Cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things. Gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent, and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots, if I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking fight me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself.
Oh, damn, boys. How we doing today? Another beautiful day. Another beautiful, awesome day. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's see. What do we got going on? What the fuck is that? Is this a real thing? What is this? Crazy taxi.
With endless days of perfect weather and unbeatable views, one trip to the West Coast will have you relaxing and saying, dude, and surf's up in no time. Here, the automobile reigns supreme, and there's no better way to explore than by cruising with the top down. You'll want to set aside some time to soak up some sun. Maybe even squeeze in an impromptu workout on the beach. A must-do
Only in a Sega game, bro. Like, what?
for every traveler is a trip to the wharf. Here you'll find fishermen hoping to reel in something fresh for dinner. When it comes to culinary treats, the West Coast food scene goes
this, like
toe-to-toe
Grand Theft Auto?
with any other city. Stop in for a famous slice of pizza, or
Jesus,
grab a pie, or 20. So the next time you're looking for an adventure, hop in the car and cruise through the West Coast. Safe travels.
Only Sega. What is Train Watch? What is this? Morning, Dan. Morning, Ramboni. Morning, Tanya. Morning, Beyond Aether and Based Taste. Why does this need a 3-minute trailer that's 3 minutes? Like, why do we need a 3-minute trailer. This looks like crap anyway. We're not gonna watch that. We're just gonna move on from that. That doesn't need 3 minutes. I am not gonna play this because I think that I tried to beat the first game and it's so clunky. The first game is just so clunky. I wasn't able to get past certain points, and I was just like, I'm not gonna try anymore.
Listen. Something is afoot in Edel.
Looks cool though. Maybe the newer games aren't as clunky, but I don't know.
I
that's
thought
cool.
all of the Crucinite was destroyed.
Oh, it's a DLC. That looks like a ferret. Team Ninja. What's this? This looks good. What is this? Ooh?
Imperial Nazis assault our territory. We have fallen behind. Shed more blood. The Imperials are close to victory. Slave of the corpse Emperor.
Some of these skins look sick. Like, what? Damn. That green is so sharp, bro. Holy crap, that green. Oh my god, that looks amazing with that gold inlay. Like, what? Oh, it's a flame trooper. Oh. That looks really cool. I did play Space Marines 2 on stream. I beat the full campaign, so unfortunately there's not much of a reason to go back to it. I don't really do the multiplayer aspect of it, so is what it is, I suppose. Is that it? Because I remember, yeah, that's it. Okay, let's go back up because I think we missed some stuff. Sprawl 010, nah. Dead by Daylight, meh. How's it going, Hillbilly? You doing all right? W Truth, how's it going? Truth, Morning Truth. Ooh, what's this? This looks good. What is this? Nope. 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 Ooh, what's this? This might be good. Hey, we got games. I'm happy that we have games today, okay? It's been a while since we've had games on IGN. Well. Okay. Prospice? What is this? Prospice?
Welcome, Pathfinder.
Ooh.
You've been posted to Nostrandi, a remote island of frozen wilderness, recently thawed and open for the first time in recorded history. The ice has uncovered strange rocks that radiate dream corruption, causing psychological symptoms in those exposed. To research its
Yeah? I'd say that's pretty psychological. I hope it is, anyway.
potential uses, Project Crimson Aurora was set in motion. As a new member of the 13th Strategic Logistics Company, you're the backbone of the
They transported a big-ass hand? Why would you transport a big-ass hand? Why would you touch it? Like what?
operation, providing transport for
Bro,
the
if I get hired for a job and they telling me I gotta transport a big-ass human hand, I'm gonna look at him and be like, well, it's fun working with you.
research stations across the difficult terrain.
I don't want any part of what's about to happen.
And fulfill duties of rescue, supply, and
What?
remember your personal responsibility for your safety. The threats on the island, although beyond rational explanation, are to be taken seriously.
Whoa.
As per the waiver and the agreement you've signed.
Fairy tales.
This dude practically did the exact same thing I would have done. I'd have been like, ha, that's clever. Well, I love these. These are great. Proceeds to go and pick up Big Hand. That's pretty. What? What? Bro, you gotta get rid... Nah. Nah, you can have it. No. Mm-mm. Nah. You can have it. You can have whatever the fuck you want except me. 'Cause my ass is gonna get out and start running, brother. Nope. Nope. Yep. Yeah, that's about how it looked, too. Yo! Yeah, that slow-ass moving vehicle, bruh. Yo! Ooh, what's this? This looks good. Hold on, wait a minute. Asymmetrical. Find the mimic. Survive to get... Oh. It's like Among Us, but like realistic, I guess. Alright, surely PlayStation's got some new goodies for us, right? What's this? Sizable. See? No, it is sizable. That's kind of relaxing, not gonna lie. This is like something that you would play on a PlayStation Vita. It kind of sucks that Xbox never really did the handheld thing, but PlayStation used to do handhelds. And I wish that they would make them again, you know? This gives me like PlayStation Vita vibes.
Rated E for everyone.
What the fuck is this? Oh, is this Sonic? Is Sonic Racing? It is. Bro, who the hell even knows what the Ninja Turtles are anymore? Like, unless you one of us old people like that, like, you don't really know who the Ninja Turtles are. Because, like, they don't air it on TV anymore. It's too violent. Guys, it's too violent. Oh. Like, so it's, like, it's kind of sad to think that all of the shows that we grew up with, even Tom and Jerry, they took off the air because it was too violent. I love hearing from a multi-billion-dollar corporation that uses foreign slave labor and child labor what my morals should be. Doesn't that just make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside? That mentality of, you don't know what's best. It's funny that the corporations are doing what I'm already saying to do. I'm just mad that they did it first. Oh, let's move on from that. What is this, Minecraft? What the fuck is this? Hello Kitty and Friends Furniture add-on. I love how this game's been around for literal decades. And we're getting Hello Kitty and Friends Furniture add-ons. There are mods that have dragons in them and dinosaurs, and you kill them and get cool things. Now, here at Microsoft, we believe in one thing: twiddling our thumbs and randomly pumping out slop. What a joke. That's a 2D, this is a 2D platformer, guarantee you. 2D platformer, guaranteed. 2D, 100%. Damn. When you're just too good, man. When you're just too good. When you're just too good. The music's banging, though. I gotta give them the music thing, right? But, yeah, no. Nope, that's it for games. Sure it is. We got a new daily dose of the internet, so it doesn't matter. We still gonna bang one out. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even
Hello
fucking
everyone,
matter.
this is your daily dose of internet. They tried to break into the movies using their very own Trojan horse.
We only have one ticket to see the Odyssey, but I have to sneak my boys in. Get in there! To victory.
I wonder how many people got arrested doing stupid shit like this. I feel like more people went and saw the movie because of the memes than anything else. Because I haven't heard a single person other than Moist Critical say that it was good. I haven't heard a single fucking person. They've all said that it was terrible or meh. Right?
I think we're inside.
One ticket to see the Odyssey, please.
Two downstairs.
I think we made it past.
Oh, go ahead. Thank you, good sir.
Karma was not with thee that day.
Guys, we gotta scram, dude.
You guys can't bring this in, unfortunately.
Idiot. It's a whale!
Oh my god.
That kind of looks like a saw, doesn't it? It's insane that whale's flipper is almost the size of their boat. Whales are huge, bro. Like, what?
Oh my god!
Why the hell does a creature need to be that big?
Here we go. Oh my god.
Yo!
Oh my god! Here we go.
The hell is this guy doing? This guy's an idiot. What? Bro, what are you doing? Oh.
Hey, watch Jay turn, bro. Watch Jay turn. He turned sharp as hell, look.
He's trying not to laugh, bro. He's trying not to laugh. He's trying not to laugh so hard.
This dog has the most unlikely friendship.
Oh, is it like a whale or something? What is it? Oh, it's a dolphin! Yo, that dolphin's fucking with the dog. Oh, what is that?
Daniel.
This looks weird. This might be AI.
These guys were recording this huge iceberg near Greenland when this suddenly...
Bro, it almost looks like a frozen cloud, doesn't it? It looks kind of like some kind of rock formation that you would find like maybe silver or something. That's kind of what it looks like, right? It looks fake.
It happened.
See, like, that's terrifying because, like, the glacier's cracking up like that and then, like, hitting the water makes, like, tsunamis and stuff. It doesn't make for a good day. Oh.
Let's go.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Broccoli. Apples. Pears, bananas,
cat food,
carrots,
cat food,
chicken.
Oh!
Benjamin! What's up, man?
Yo! Yo, what? I love him. I love him. I would take him home and he would be my precious. Do you understand me? He would be mine and I would love him. He says, I would teach him to sit at the window of my house and do that at people that came up and rung the doorbell. That would be his job. That would be the only thing that would be required of him in his entire life. That would be it. Just to sit there and do that to people.
I don't think he checked the measurements when he bought this tent online.
Nosotros por Amazon. La que ordenó el shopping por ti.
He must have got one of those Temu tents, boy! Yo!
Alright guys, little update. Whoa. What the heck?
What is that?
Is that a tornado in the sky?
What?
Or my trip?
What the fuck is that?
Okay, so guys, I just moved into this new house and like
there's like some shit in there that's sideways.
But I don't really know.
Oh! Oh! Dude, fuck you, you son of a bitch, you motherfucker, you goddamn cunt. Anyway.
I've never seen somebody pet an octopus before.
Is that an octopus? It looks like rocks, bro.
Look at you. Beautiful. You're so soft. All right. Bye-bye. Love you.
Wait, watch the
She was trying to improve her drawing skills by learning to trace.
아니, 천사.
천사 떼봐도 돼?
어.
Yo! How is this so much better? Oh, what? That? Wait, yo! Bro, if I walk up to like a poker table and I see the guy shuffling like this, I'm out. I'm done. Nah. What?
These people were trying to board this ferry, but the sea had other plans.
Ooh. Yo. Yo.
Løp da, løp.
Ooh. Dude, I wonder how many times their shit's been whacked. I wonder how many times their, like, shins have been completely taken out by this stupid thing. Bro, like, I'd imagine there's so many people there that would take like a freaking a welder, or a cutter, and like chop this thing up into bits with how many times their shins have been whacked with that. Bro, I'd be so mad. I'd be so mad, bro. Oh.
Okay, guys, welcome to our new video. I'm going to show you some...
Yo!
Okay, guys, welcome to our new video. I'm going to show you some...
I've never seen a kid so excited with their dessert.
Yo, literally, if I had that as a child, I'd do the exact same thing. Oh, that was clean.
There was a record.
What the hell happened here? Bro!
Number of
hey, someone threw up on the damn thing!
Flown over a 24-hour time period.
Jesus! Oh! Dude, that's my biggest fear right there. If I ever went pole vaulting, dude, I'd be so scared that thing would snap in half and I'd land on the thing. I'd land on the stick, right? That's my biggest fear. Like, I don't mind pole vaulting, but, bro.
What's going on there? Actually cool. What a phenomenon!
He was having some trouble getting into his kayak.
Oh, no. You're going under, bro. The lady that's filming this, dude. Oh, that's it. It's done. It's done.
It's a tip explosive. Someone, oh!
Bro, what the fuck is this? Timu Transformer? The arms aren't even connected to the body! Ugh.
And yes, I'm buying it. Oh god, don't awful. Kraft mac and cheese ice cream.
It was gross. It was so gross. I tried it. It was gross.
And
it was nasty, bro.
They also have a pizza.
His little cousin didn't think he could play basketball, so he had to educate him.
What? Yo! That was kind of sick. From behind, bro. What?
Hey, man.
This guy's tattoos are kind of sick. Hold on. Yo, I love his stomach tat right here. This looks sick. The skull is fucked up. I don't know who's gonna tell him, but the skull is fucked up and it looks like it was drawn by a child. But this thing, whatever this is, looks really cool.
Hey, man.
The back tattoo. Hold on. How does it keep getting better? Now that's a tattoo. Yo, I love the look of that. That's awesome. If I ever got a tattoo on my back, it would be something like this. Oh, wow.
These guys captured this pulsating beehive after all the bees were seen flapping their wings at the same time.
So we watched, I watched something that talked about this. They do that as a warning. It's the I'm gonna fuck you up pulse.
I don't know what it is, but I think he's lying.
Me, my sister, my dad, at the Nassau, Bahamas walking down these stairs, and I'm now playing Assassin's Creed in photo mode and literally recreated.
I actually found that stairway.
The picture of my dad.
I think this dog has a clear favorite.
And right past him.
Hey!
You remember all those times that you didn't knock food off the table for me? Yeah, fuck you for that, by the way.
I hate the way McDonald's just be throwing my food together. Like, they took this, they said, here. Damn.
Bro, that's kind of sad. That's a sad looking burger right there.
said,
Like, that's not even big enough to fit in her hand. Like, it's not even big enough to not like overlap your hand, right? It's not big enough. Like, used to when you'd get a burger from McDonald's or Burger King, that bitch would at least, you'd set that on your hand, it covered a whole hand, right? And now they like that big around. Like, what the hell is that? Hey, look how tiny that is.
Так. Вот это когда иду? Да.
And you paying like 5 times the price too. Shit, used to be $1.
This DoorDash delivery driver was offered a bigger tip if he could complete their challenge.
If you can do 5 jumping jacks, I'll give you another tip.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So do jumping jacks for $5? Sure.
Oh wow. Okay, here you go.
That's $1 a jumping jack. Let's go.
Get off. This is what the
Does anybody know what this is?
Rocket? Oh. That has to be a rocket of some sort. Has to be. It's either a rocket or it's a comet passing by. Or entering the atmosphere, I mean, not passing by. What? You know what really sucks about that? It's not a matter of her arm being fat. If that doesn't have a bottom, she just suctioned her arm in there. I really hope that the bottom of that is open. It's not. Oh my god, she just suctioned her arm into that. Well, maybe that's a valve that could be released to let air in, otherwise they're gonna have to cut the bottom of this open. I really hope she didn't just do that.
Why is it so satisfying to watch?
I will see one of these one day. If I have to take out a loan, I will go and see this one day. I will. I will see this one day.
Form in their back, the Lila Nada sound one, where you
what
can
is
feel
that?
Like I don't know, Jedi. I don't know what you want to feel like, but all I know is this thing's fun.
What the fuck?
I don't think he's a fan.
No. I don't care about none of this other stuff. Like, hold on, wait a minute. I have been captured by this magical instrument. Hold on.
No,
what is this?
I don't know what you want to feel like, but all I know is this thing's fun. I don't know, Jedi, where you can feel like I don't know.
Will it make the noise if you don't do the thingy right? Can you like just do up and down motions or side to side? How do you have to hold it? Do you have to hold it sideways?
I don't know what you want to feel like. But
I have found a new instrument that has piqued my interest, and I don't like instruments. I hate them. Like, this thing is... Like, how do you even come up with some shit like this? Like, what? Like, damn thing looks like a sail. Look at that. Like, it looks kind of like a sword, doesn't it? It's even got the hilt.
Where you can feel like I don't know, Jedi.
Yo!
You want to feel like,
this thing is magical.
I don't think he's a fan of The Lion King.
I mean, let's be honest here. That would creep anybody out, because, like, that thing just coming at you out of nowhere, I mean, especially at his height. Bro, that's getting taken out, bro. He got spawn camped. Of course he's gonna back up, like, dude, that's double his size. You kidding me? That thing would gouge him with that tooth, and that'd be it. That'd be you, dude. You'd be done, bro. Like, what? Oh my gosh. Why is its front leg so tiny? his front legs broken or something?
Let's see how...
These guys built their very own custom Lamborghini.
Oh, I've seen this. He actually got into a lot of trouble doing this. Because he took the body frame of like a Lambo, right? If I'm not mistaken, he actually got sued by a Lamborghini, and then the court was like, nah, you're stupid. Nope, okay, different one. That's kind of cool, though. Like, regardless.
In the news doing the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S.
If you keep doing that, I'm going to burn the internet down. I can think of 1,000 other things I'd rather hear than you say the alphabet in the most stupid way I've ever heard in my entire life. No,
It has a great
absolutely
hack for
not.
cleaning out your gutters.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Bro, there's gonna be stuff shooting out the top of that like a damn smokestack. Watch. Yep.
Yes!
When this pattern is scanned with a barcode reader, the variations in density across the pattern are converted into electrical signals, which are then transformed into sounds.
I love you. I love you.
That's cool.
Oh my gosh, and it's Yoda in the clouds. No freaking way.
What?
I have no idea
What?
how this even happens.
What are you talking about?
It's Yoda in the clouds.
Oh! I didn't see it at first. Yeah, I see it now. I see it.
No freaking way.
I have no idea how this even happens.
Like naturally forming snowballs.
What? Look at that. That is like almost a perfect circle. Huh.
Whoa.
She almost walked into a dangerous encounter.
Oh! That's a huge bear. Oh, that is a massive bear. Oh my god. Look at the size of that bear.
I don't want to record anybody. But then I look up there, right? And I'm just like, how could anybody possibly actually, like, do such a act of graffiti? Like, where are you gonna hang from, buddy?
I've never seen the beginning of a monsoon before.
This is the beginning of a monsoon. So this is how the sky looks.
Really? Huh.
No.
This guy created an...
Wait, what?
This guy created an interactive game selector for his Nintendo Wii.
That's cool. What? Yo. Bro, it probably took him like 100 hours to do that, right? Just to be able to, like, hover over the thing.
What's up, guys? I just got this new cheese grater, and seriously, I gotta show you just how good it works. This thing is incredible. Look at this.
I can't see any parking signs anywhere.
What? Wait, what? Oh no, the boat sank! Oh no, oh, it's his car! I thought it was a boat! Dude, it's a car! Oh, that was a Mustang, too! Oh no! Yo! Oh no! How? It's so far in the water, too! It's so far in the water, dude! What did you do? Dukes of Hazzard that shit? How is it even facing that way?
Why did the plane cross the road?
Dude, I thought it was gonna hit that pole. I thought it was gonna hit that. I thought that was it, bro. I thought it was gonna shred the wing off. Damn, boy! Damn! Yo! That's a man right there, dude. Damn!
What the hell? Okay.
This woman's face was partially paralyzed due to recently being under anesthesia.
I'm not even gonna lie, it kind of looks like she had a stroke. Oh! That looks like Speed! Is that Speed? Damn, boy. Do they have like the Globetrotters of like they should, if they don't have the Globetrotters of like soccer, they should do that. And football too. And we should also make football soccer and soccer football, because the American version of football is not football because they carry the goddamn ball. It should just be called carry ball. But you know, since America's just so fucking stupid with most of the stuff it does, we have to be dumb. So, my rant is done.
Wait, let me see. Ask for cheese fries, y'all. Look at this. Let me see my names.
Yo. They didn't even try, bro.
They were trying to establish peace with the aliens, but it backfired on them.
You're supposed to have it sit right there. Ah, dang it.
I've found a remarkably green beetle.
Oh, wow. That is green. He just proceeds to bite the shit out of him.
Hey, Vicky, I need to tell you something. Okay, it's for TikTok. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. I know you've been hooking up with Jake.
Oh! Hey, someone's car just started. Turn that shit off. It's a kitty. And around it goes. Whoa, what? Yo, what? What, is that a real plant? What is that? That's cool.
This video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Oh, come on, damn you. I'm clicking it, bro. I'm clicking it. Ah, I didn't mean to click that. No! Are you kidding me? Oh, come the fuck on with this. Come on, YouTube. What the hell are we doing, bro? Jesus, man. Come on.
These are the funny...
I'm getting so frustrated with YouTube's bullshit. You have no idea, guys. You have no idea. Oh, by the way, y'all should also know that YouTube recently updated its IP address stuff, right? So my fiance, who was on her mom's plan for like years at this point, it's been well over 10 years, her and her brother no longer have access to YouTube Family Premium because apparently they don't live under the same IP address. So she has to get her own version of YouTube now because they're just a bunch of stingy fucks over at YouTube. They're just a bunch of fucking greedy assholes. So she has to get her own YouTube Premium now.
Hello,
and it's a good thing, by the way, that she texted her mom, because if she hadn't, she would have continued, her mom would have continued paying for YouTube Family.
Deodos pets. I think it must be her first day on the job.
Paula, crutch.
Her mom found out about that and immediately cut that shit quick. She was like, nope, I'm dropping down to standard premium. And that's exactly what she did, too. Actually, there's probably a good chance she stopped paying for that shit altogether.
Yes, good girl. Okay, Paula, crutch. No, I already have this one. Thank you. I actually, no, drop. I already have that one. Paula, crutch.
He's trying so hard. He's trying so hard. He's trying so hard to understand what you want. You can tell in his beady eyes that he's trying.
Ready to get brushed?
Oh. Hi. Oh, is this one of the cats that goes crazy over their tail? Oh, no. What's going on here? Nope, it's just a solid malfunction. Oh.
These cats in Greece don't mess around.
Oh, little bastard. Hey, little bastard you are.
Excuse me.
So y'all don't know about this, but y'all about to. Y'all about to know about this. Actually, you know what? Let me not type that out. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? A short that went around or went viral of this guy setting up an electric fence, and it shocks him, and he says, "You bastard." Fucking TikTok, man. I don't want the TikToks. Clarkson. Clarkson gets electrocuted by an electric fence. So check this out. Bro, I laughed at this short for days. I laughed at this short until I was blue in the face. Every time I hear bastard, I always think of this. Oh,
if you resist lawful orders, you're going.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've actually got stuff that I need to go through in the playlist that I have for us today that I found that made me feel really good this morning. So I figured I'd pass it along. You know what I'm saying? History right here. So check this out.
Because Kevin had told me that sheep can jump over walls, I then had to spend another £2,700 on a self-assembly electric fence.
Self-assembly?
Now, what they want me to do is walk around the field with this.
I really don't want to let this whole thing play, but I guess I have to, don't I?
I'm not going to.
There's no way to, like, speed this along. Seriously? I have to sit here and, like, fear weird shit copyright systems, because...
Right, see how? Let's just work this one out. Green, that's the earth. Good. Red, onto the fence. And then these go onto the battery. Here we go! Could be. Oh, good God! Oh! Oh! You bastard!
Because Kevin...
Yo, that shit had me going, bro.
Not for you.
He thinks he's a lapdog.
Oh, goodness. Are you okay? Yes. More than okay. You're back down. Mama's getting concerned. Oh, goodness.
Wait.
Oh!
Pineapple. The dog's name is Pineapple. You know that's a big ass baby.
Wait.
Morning, Melissa. W10 Jules from Mossy Oak Cracker. W Mossy Oak Cracker. How's it going, Vivian? Morning, Dean.
You nap. This is where you're comfortable. This is where you go to sleep.
Look at him. That's a derpy boy right there. Yes, it is.
Every time I throw this, he will try and get it, and she will try to attack him when he goes. Stay.
No. Oh. 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 There it went. Huh? Does the dog not like what? Wait, what's going on here? Oh! What a little shit! Yo, that dog is incredibly smart. I don't even think y'all understand how quick and smart that dog is. Animal knew exactly what to do. Like, the level of intelligence is insane.
So I guess these kittens are struggling with their harness training.
What kind of cat is that, bro? That looks like a cheetah. They said, nah, man, we gotta get this up off of here.
Silly little babies. Lexi, what did you do back there?
Nothing.
Let me see. What did you do back there? Can I see? Can I see right there?
No.
What is this?
Nothing.
What is this?
It's nothing.
What did you do back there?
This pup's helping his local community.
Freeze! Devil!
Oh! You know what's funny is I bet that's one of those dogs that hates baths too. Sitting there all sudsed up like that.
Where's Dazzle?
It's Bring Your Pup to Work Day.
Okay.
Oh, look at the doogie! Wow, that's really not something that I would want inside of a food store, because it's fucking gross. Wow! Wait, is that a food store, or is that, like, what is that?
It's just a weight scale.
I feel the same way, too. I feel the same way every time I see a scale.
Mingo, come here. Bubba's. Okay, we're moving it right here. We're moving it away, okay?
These goats have turned catfights into a spectator sport.
Oh, 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 oh. You think they're placing bets? Ooh. I don't think that's a good habit, because, like, I feel like what's gonna happen is that dog's gonna end up smashing it. Gonna crack the screen or something whenever he does that. Or she.
What could he possibly be training for?
Yo! Yo, he's working it. He's working it, man.
Okay, really?
This pup's having their Disney princess moment.
What is happening? I'm not sure what's happening, but this one wants to come say hi. Winnie. Come on.
Oh, and there it goes.
Honey, that's you. That's you in the mirror. Are you going to attack yourself? Khaleesi, it's you. Look. Look, Mama. It's you.
A storm knocked this huge branch down, and now the dogs claimed it as theirs.
Yo! That's his now. That's his property. That's it. Oh, look at that! Got a chicken with some chicks. Look at them all. They're little babies. You see, what you do is you get the hen, right, and you turn that into a nice rotisserie chicken, and you got some little chicken nuggets to go along with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to hell, but you know what? At least I'm gonna have chicken and chicken nuggets. You'll get there one day.
This cat doesn't like people sneaking up on them.
Ooh!
Come here. Come here.
Dog has to wear a damn diaper because it can't hold its bowels in the damn house.
Come here. Poncho. Oh no. Come here. Come on.
I don't think he wants her to work.
Play. Play. Play!
What is going on in here?
He'll do anything for some ice.
Bro.
You, I walked with you once upon a dream.
This has gotta be the messiest way to eat a pup cub.
Yo, that dog's gonna get it everywhere, bro. Oh my god. Oh, it's everywhere. It fell. Oh. Bro, there's no way in hell.
Beatboxing.
Oh, it's trying to bite the ball without getting its nose wet. The dog don't want to get its nose wet. That's why I thought something was wrong with the dog. I was like, what the fuck's going on with that dog? He's trying to get the ball.
Tell me when to go. You ready? Ready? Are you ready, bonita? Hey, let's go! Good job! High five!
Oh my god. The zoomies are strong in this one. Look at that derpy ass face too. Look at that derpy ass face, man. There is not a whole lot going on behind those beady eyes, bro. That space in between there, it's all smooth. God!
Can I help you? What do you need? What?
They really like this window.
Yes! Yes! I love this bird! Hello! Hello!
Can I just finish some work?
No.
Just 1 second. Mommy needs to
No, you're
play
done
some
with work.
treats,
It's
okay?
time to play. No, you're done with
Oh,
work. It's
just a little
done.
bit?
You're done.
Okay, 1 second.
Oh, goodness. Getting more and more aggressive. Okay, just one email. Oh, my goodness. Mama knows. Mommy knows.
This puppy's so proud of the mess he's made.
Oh
wow.
my.
Oh, wow. It gets worse. It gets worse the more she looks around.
Did you do this?
It's a puppy, that's why. No, I didn't do that.
Did you do this?
The cat did it. That bastard, it's the cat.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. That dog is gonna knock that over. You better get up and do something about that.
Stop. What are you doing?
They're using their gymnastic skills to catch a bug.
Yo, that's dedication right there, man. Oh, did he get it? Did he get it?
This has got to be the weirdest way to walk your dog.
I don't know if I'd ever be comfortable with allowing a dog to be on my shoulders like that, because it's not like a ferret or a cat, right? Their claws aren't very useful when it comes to climbing. So, like, I don't really think that would be useful, you know? But I feel like the dog would just fall. Oh, you feisty little shit, aren't you? Oh, look at you growling.
I don't think he understands how showers work.
I don't think he cares.
Nacho?
Yo!
Look at mummy. Hello, darling.
What's going on with this? Oh, he's got something in his mouth. I thought it was the damn dog's teeth. Yo, there's something in its mouth. What is that?
Yeah?
Looks like a brush or something.
You good boy? Yeah? Yeah, your teeth all right? You might need to go to the dentist, darling. Let's go to the dentist. Yeah? Have your teeth looked at? They're very white, aren't they?
This little guy is not impressed by oysters.
I don't like oysters, man. They're gross to me. I don't like their texture and the taste. Ugh. Yeah, I feel the same. I feel the exact same. They also stink. Oh. Oh, he got it. Nice.
This tiny guy doesn't like having his nails done.
No! No! He's so fat, though. He's like a Tootsie Roll. No! He's voicing his disapproval.
I want to see Pip experience her first rain here.
No. Oh. Oh. Such big floppy ears, bro. Aw, damn. He's got like every toy in the world in his mouth.
How many toys you got, Tim?
Well, one less now.
What this sounds like? I just hard-boiled some eggs. Watch. Chocolate.
He called a dog chocolate, bro. Bro.
So then I just give her the egg yolk. Like nothing. Did you?
Dude, he didn't even chew that. He just inhaled it.
Chew that?
Hell no, he didn't chew that.
Slobber.
If you like this video, you'll probably like this one as well, where I show off the funniest Daxon video.
Okay, let's get it.
Over this whole Lego saga that's been going on out west, because things have gotten just so much worse in the bricks and mini.
So W Atozy for covering this, by the way.
Situation after Reckless Ben was finally able to post part 3 of his story. So the last time I covered the situation, Reckless Ben allegedly fled to Mexico to avoid arrest warrants in a battle with a Lego reselling company. The cops in Utah had just become villains of the YouTube investigation.
What? He fled to Mexico?
Reckless Ben allegedly fled to Mexico to avoid arrest warrants in a battle with a Lego reselling company. The cops in Utah had just become villains of the YouTube investigation, and an 83-year-old man's Star Wars collection was still missing. Well, the saga continues because on July 8th, part 3 dropped, and it turns out the reason it took so long for this to finally be released was because of the legal red tape. According to Ben, he was genuinely just trying to stay out of prison.
I'm about to go to court, and I don't even know what I did wrong. Yeah, Bricks and Minifigs is making up tons of lies about me to the police to try to get me thrown in jail so I can't release my documentary about them. But the crazy part is I'm not even allowed to know what they're saying I did.
Okay, so part 3 is definitely the biggest chunk of new information that we've got since this whole story came out. But some of it only makes sense if you know what happened between my last video and what we're recording right now. So let's pick up from where we left off. So first, a lot of you guys said that I missed an important part in my last video, and that was the whole U-Haul situation. So to understand the whole U-Haul thing, we kind of need to go back to November 14th, 2024. The night that Bricks and Minifigs Corporate took over the Kaiser, Oregon store.
So apparently, and I want to make this very clear, this is based on what Reckless Ben said. Actually, you know what? I'll just pull it up. Hold on. While we let this play.
Gormans and handed the keys to Brandon Best and Joshua Johnson. So Crystal Gorman says that when Brandon showed up that night, she noticed a large U-Haul truck in the parking lot. Bam Corporate's version told CoffeeZilla that Brandon arrived in a rental car, not a U-Haul. And any U-Haul involvement was a complete, separate, unrelated event.
When Brandon came to the store that night, he was driving a U-Haul truck.
Now, in typical fashion, this was immediately disputed.
Brandon showed up to the Salem store in a rental car. When he came to get the keys from Crystal, he was there in a rental car, not in a U-Haul.
It wasn't until after he told me he was taking the keys and locking me out that I really kind of paid attention to the fact that he had a large, not the small, the large U-Haul truck.
Then a former employee from the Eugene, Oregon Bricks and Minifig store, the location that Brandon and Josh were already running, told CoffeeZilla something that caught a lot of people's attention. They said on the night of the Salem takeover, Brandon showed up to their store with a medium-sized U-Haul truck full of Star Wars and other Lego sets, and that Brandon's explanation to the staff was that Crystal had stolen them and bolted.
I'm a former employee, started in 2024, and I was working under the old manager Brian, and he sold the store to Brandon Best and Josh.
What store was this? Bricks and Minifigs where?
Eugene.
Okay, now what did you see that made you want to talk to me?
I saw Reckless Ben's YouTube video about the Salem store closing down because when I was talking to my co-workers about the situation about Salem, and what we were told through other employees that it was just a bad area to work in. It was like haunted, if you will, is what was going around. But after seeing the video of Reckless Ben, he exposed them, and it makes a lot more sense with what we dealt with Brandon and Josh. Like, oh, Crystal stole Lego sets and bolted out of the country.
Who says that?
Brandon Best told us.
Now, BAM Corporate said that story was being mixed up with a completely separate event. So their explanation was that on October 24th, about 3 weeks before the takeover, Brandon picked up inventory from a different former franchisee in a U-Haul and brought it to Eugene. Then on November 14th, there was a second U-Haul, but that one was for hauling a camper trailer to a spot in Salem where Brandon planned to stay. not for Legos. And the documentation Brandon provided to CoffeeZilla lined up with the parts of that story. A U-Haul contract dated November 14th, a final photo taken inside of the Salem store at 9:44 p.m., and a mileage photo from when he returned the truck at 12:41 a.m. on November 15th. So that leaves us with about a 3-hour gap. And when CoffeeZilla asked the former employee about that, they said it took 4 hours to unload the camper, which CoffeeZilla pointed out, hey, if it took 4 hours to unload,
there's no way I'm going to be able to find it. So Reckless Ben had done some kind of podcast with somebody, and he talked about how Bricks and Minifigs, the two CEOs that Reckless Ben was trying to serve papers to, apparently they were hired by BAM, Bricks and Minifigs, specifically to go around to these individual locations, right? These franchise owners, right? And what they were doing, what Bricks and Minifigs was doing was, they would, so like, if you wanted to be a part of Bricks and Minifigs, what would happen is you would save up $200,000, you would pay Bricks and Minifigs to take on their brand, right? And then what the two CEOs, or the two guys that you've seen in Reckless Ben's videos so far, is they were hired by BAM specifically to go to these franchises and take them from the franchise owners, right? And because they spent their life savings getting the location, they didn't have the money to sue Bricks and Minifigs. And they were going around and doing this like all over the country.
Could not also drive to another city, load a bunch of Lego, unload them, and still return the truck at 12:41 a.m. Like, the math just doesn't make sense. So the reason I didn't include that situation in the first video I covered was that CoffeeZilla left it there. It was weird, it was unresolved, but the timeline doesn't really support the whole he moved the Lego to Eugene that night theory. At least not with the evidence that was available during that time. I just wanted to wait for more information before I talked about it. But then Reddit and Twitter got involved. So using the contract number from CoffeeZilla's video, people on social media pulled up the actual U-Haul return receipt, which showed a return time of 6:12 in the morning, not 12:41 in the morning. And I guess the reason the 12:41 a.m. photo doesn't automatically settle this is U-Haul charges a convenience fee if an attendant has to process the return for you. But if you skip that fee and do self-return through the app logs the return time automatically. And according to people who went very deep into this, it essentially is impossible to have a 6:12 a.m. return time in the system without that self-return process running, because the app is what records the timestamp. So essentially the argument that's being made is Brandon took the photo of the mileage at 12:41 in the morning, but the truck wasn't actually returned until 6:12 in the morning, which would mean that he would have roughly 6 more hours than what was presented to CoffeeZilla. And separately, someone pointed out that it's against U-Haul's own policy to tow an RV with a box truck, because most camper trailers don't have their own brakes, which is clearly a safety issue. So there was even a problem with the original story for why the U-Haul was there. Now, I do have to make a disclaimer though. None of this has been officially confirmed. The receipt hasn't been externally verified, and the U-Haul policy angle is based on a specific trailer involved. And at this point, we still don't have all of the pieces. But it's worth knowing that this aspect of the story exists, because a lot of people believe.
So what they're saying is that he got the Legos back, got the U-Haul, used the app to act like he was returning it, but then didn't, and then kept it for another 6 hours. So he had like a long time to actually go get the Legos and then do whatever, right?
This is the moment where the whole thing started. And it's the reason that the U-Haul question keeps coming up every time someone tries to figure out where the Legos actually went. Okay, so moving on, CoffeeZilla's full investigation dropped on June 10th, and that clarified a whole lot. The first thing that cleared up was the number everyone had been repeating since day one. The collection was never worth.
So not Reckless Ben. I'm sorry if I said Reckless Ben. I meant to say the guy that that actually has the Legos, right? That's allegedly where they went.
$1,000. The actual internal store spreadsheet, created using a Bricks and Minifigs Salem email address, and I guess sitting on BAM's own servers the entire time, put the collection's real value somewhere between $85,000 and $120,000. The $200,000 figure came from a press release that went out before anyone had gone through the full inventory. The Gormans admitted
I mean, it doesn't really matter. $80,000 to $120,000, that's a lot of money. That's a shitload of money. That's not like... That's a lot of money.
BAM had even used it themselves. But after going through over 200 photos...
Oh, well, it's not 200K. That's a lot of money, bro. $80,000 is a lot of money. That's a damn good down payment on a house. You kidding me? That could pay for someone's college alone.
Over and having people manually tag all the Star Wars sets, CoffeeZilla...
And it doesn't even matter. It's their property.
Evidence of about $21,000 in Mansell inventory that can be confirmed in the store that night. And then on top of that, some of the remaining Legos were explained by a private side deal Brian had made with another Lego YouTuber, selling, I guess, sets that were still marked as in storage on the BAM spreadsheet. Then you had the point of sale data from the store's own system showing about $51,000 in Star Wars collection sales, matching the Mansell collection, which compares to the $24,000 that Crystal's own spreadsheet had recorded. So there's definitely a gap there. And that could be partially explained by layaway items that got marked in one system. But
yeah, they probably marked them down and tried to just sell them as quick as possible.
Data on another. But putting it all together, CoffeeZilla estimates that only about $10,000 to $20,000 of the collection is genuinely unaccounted for. But Brian is still likely owed somewhere between $50,000 and $83,000 for sets that were sold and were never properly paid out to him. So essentially, we're looking at both missing inventory and unpaid money, which are two different problems, but both are extremely real. At the corporate headquarters, before any of the
to be in the store, but the previous owner, Crystal, she stole the Legos right before they took over the store.
Back up the easy way.
Itemized
inventory if Brandon was claiming the Mansell sets weren't there. And then they would have had to provide a third-party inventory, which would have either revealed everything inside the store or would have immediately conflicted with the photo evidence. So everything about the missing sets could have come to light at the time if BAM had simply followed their own franchise agreement.
But I guess instead of sending an impartial corporate representative to assess the store, BAM apparently tasked Brandon Best, the guy who was there because, you know, he was going to become the new franchisee owner. He was the one who was evaluating the inventory. That sounds like a conflict of interest to me. You know, since Brandon has every financial reason to value things as low as possible going into the deal because, you know, he's the one buying those assets. That's like showing up to a used car lot and you put the price on the car that you're going to buy. You're like, yeah, I think that's worth 12 grand. I'll pay 12 grand. And they're like, okay, fine. How about it? No third person was involved to, I don't know, dirty take over.
After the hurricanes and everything, I'm like, well, the situation it ain't good. Like, I'm actually really worried about paying parts of things.
Holding
it seems like
just infinitely easier to just return the remaining Lego set.
No, this is just his reaction of it. I thought this was going to be something else. I thought it was something else, boys. I apologize. Let's see. What was that? So here we go. So I got two shorts here, technically. This should open your eyes to a lot of stuff. Well, actually, technically 3 here.
This is what's been going on for a while. When you're looking through arrest records and mugshots and you see suspects who clearly aren't white being listed as white anyway. That's right.
So there's that. What's this, dude? Get this shit off my screen, bro. And then we have this, right? It just keeps getting worse. So,
love Donald Trump.
So this is on Fox. This is Fox News, right? This was done. I should probably just turn it all the way up because it's Fox. 5 days ago.
Policies, hate ICE, love ICE. Love Donald Trump or hate him. Love his policies.
This made me feel so validated. Whenever I saw this morning, I literally saw this morning.
Love Donald Trump or hate him.
I hate YouTube, bro. I don't know what's going on with YouTube.
Love his policies, hate ICE, love ICE. Love Donald Trump or hate him. Love his policies, hate ICE, love ICE, whatever. There's never been a single president who has stood up to Iran and hit back. For 47 years, our troops and our families have been absorbing attack after attack after attack all over the world. And their radical ideology does not stop at the Persian Gulf. It doesn't stop at Tel Aviv. They want to do this everywhere. It's a global radical ideology. I can promise you...
They want to take over the goddamn world. I've been saying that for months. That's exactly what they want to do. Oh, but why should you trust him? It's an elected official on Fox News. You know why I trust him? Because he's an elected official. And you know why I'm watching Fox News? Because Fox News is the only one that let him get his voice out there. That's why.
And someone overseas wearing the uniform, when you're fighting for your country, you don't care what party's in office, but you're fighting to defend your country. And you turn on the news and see your elected officials stabbing you in the back, telling you that you're failing, that you've failed every goal of the war, is what I just heard. Last time I checked, we've wiped these bastards out. An occasional missile strike and boats in the straits, that's not military strength. Those are the flailings of a failing empire. So I encourage our colleagues on both sides of the aisle, whatever's politically convenient, whatever plays well on Twitter or Facebook, think about the people who are deployed right now, standing on that wall with a loaded weapon, who have volunteered to defend our country and our way of life.
Mm-hmm.
We need to bring this guy.
By the way, apparently Obama's more based than you think. I also saw this morning as well. I was on a roll this morning, I'll say that.
The Bush administration has done nothing to control the problem that we have. We've had...
Remember, this was a Democrat. This is a Democrat.
5 million undocumented workers come over the borders since George Bush took office. It has become an extraordinary problem. And the reason the American people are concerned is because they are seeing their own economic position slip away. And oftentimes, employers are exploiting these undocumented workers. They're not paying the minimum wage. They're not observing worker safety laws.
My man. I hate him. I did not like Obamacare. I was so happy when it was dismantled. But goddamn, whenever you preach on something, you preach, big dog.
President, I will make sure that we finally have the kind of border security that we need. That's step number one. Step number two is to take on employers. Right now, an employer has more of a chance of getting hit by lightning than be prosecuted for hiring an undocumented worker.
That's
that
right.
Has to change. They have to be held accountable. Start shedding some light on the problem, and we can once again be a nation of laws.
It should have been fixed during his administration. That's when it should have been fixed.
And a nation of immigrants. That's what I intend to do as President of the United States.
God damn. Remember, though, Trump's the only one. He's the only one.
Thing is extremely wrong. But there's also a detail about Bam allegedly subpoenaing
Body cam that is not a fake cop. This is not a LARPer in any way, shape, or form. That's not to say that I've beaten the addiction to those body cams. I am still very much in that whirlwind, but we did take a brief respite to just look at a wacky one from the other night that I wanted to share with you here. One that I looked into a little bit and couldn't find any additional information on, so it leads me to believe that this was just a one-time thing where dude must have been having a real bad day. Saw this wild body cam. Simple doctor's visit ends in disaster. Has the nicest cop I've ever seen. It's so odd. The title sounds very familiar, but I guess not, because I feel like I would have remembered this guy. He's got like a battle pass skin on.
How are you today, sir?
Why do you want to know?
I'm just trying to get to know you. I want to make sure you're okay.
Oh, okay.
The reason I'm here is the staff called. They were concerned about you, so they sent me to come and check on you.
Okay, I'm fine. You can
Officer's talking like Mr. Rogers at him.
Is there a reason you have a general antagonistic disposition towards me?
Yeah.
I was going to beat Shaman.
Two goons have come here specifically to try to incite a physical incident with a person who's had a heart attack last week.
What?
And I don't think that's a very good thing, and I don't like that.
That's quite the assumption.
Oh, this is Midwest Safety.
Did they come in wearing...
Dude, this is literally a body cam video. What the fuck? Why would I watch this? God damn it. Okay, let's move on to Decoy, I guess.
Or Tokyo Sims was streaming street interviews in Japan when a random man ran up and attacked him.
What? Wait, what? Did I miss that? What happened? Wait, what just happened? I missed something. Hold on.
Core 404 or Tokyo Sims was streaming street interviews in Japan when a random man ran up and attacked him.
Why are you capturing that video? I saw it. I was behind you. Why are you capturing it?
Because
why are you capturing? Delete that. No, delete that video. Delete it.
This is first of all.
What? Delete that.
Excuse me.
Video.
Can I talk to you? Can I talk?
No, he doesn't want to talk to you. He wants to do the stereotypical like democratic thing now, where they tell you to do something and then run away, so that way they don't actually have to see it through, right?
You know what I was here?
Excuse me.
Watching more of you.
Can I?
What did you?
I can see you now. She's on our stream. Hey, don't touch me.
No,
She's on our stream.
Listen.
She is streaming with us.
Listen. She's on our stream.
Yeah.
She was saying bullshit on the stream. So I want you to go ahead and delete it now.
I can't delete it.
No, that's not going to happen.
Because that's not how live streaming works.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm done.
Yeah, just keep walking away, dude. Like, fuck those idiots.
Because it's live. This is being broadcast
can I ask you,
to 1,000 people.
Can I ask you? I'm a streamer too.
Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. Oops. My finger slipped. Damn. Wonder what happened.
Whoa. See, listen, I'm going to put you on my live stream.
Bro, they'd put me in jail with so many chains, my chains would have chains. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, so you can record me?
Yeah. I've been here for 25 years.
I don't give a fuck how long you've been in the country. No one gives a fuck about that. If you live in a state or a country where it's perfectly legal to go around and stream like that, and you put your hands on somebody and they clock your sorry ass, that's on you, bro.
Racist. Oh, racist.
That's on you.
Insane how they went from delete this to I'm
Immediately.
a live streamer too, and then it's somehow racist to also be live streaming. When for one, it does appear the full recording of this specific live stream has since been deleted, and seeing how these several reposts are heavily censored, Paul seems to be complying with what they asked, even after being attacked, which at least to me...
Hell no, you know what I would do if I was him? What he should do is make himself a Discord, get people to go to the Discord, and then what he does is he emails the information to somebody else, and he tells them to put it on Discord without the blurred footage. That's what he should do. That's exactly what he should do.
Sends a wrong message, almost ensuring more of this will occur, as you can never comply your way out of being bullied. But first we gotta unpack exactly why this happened in the first place. As on the 6,000 upvoted front page Reddit post, most all the replies say these Nigerians are sponsored by the Yakuza and Japanese government, writing long replies how foreign criminals called touts are being...
Well, you have to keep... Yes, the touts. We saw a video about the touts. What they do is they have, like, bars and stuff, and they will coerce, like, tourists into the bars. And then if you don't pay up front for like the full menu thing, what they do is once you get done eating, they'll up the price and be like, well, you have to pay this now. And if you don't, then they beat you and like knock you out and take your stuff, like your identification and your money. Or they drug you during the actual, like if you order food, they drug you whenever you eat the food and stuff. And then they just leave you out wherever and they take all your stuff anyway. That's a thing they do. They won't let you leave the bar if you don't pay it.
Taken advantage of by them. And if you report this, the
That's
Japanese
right.
police will come down on you.
I couldn't remember what they were called. They are called touts.
It's so level conversations with how the immigrants are somehow the victims, when in reality, this seems to be a completely fabricated narrative, with one police report finding one case of Nigerians selling meth to Yakuza gang members, and one report from a 2014 tabloid saying they sold heroin to them, with the publication in question mainly writing about spicy content. The insanity of Reddit to take a single sentence into a full-blown narrative that live streamers get assaulted in the streets because Japanese institutions take advantage of Nigerian immigrants is like weaponized.
Well, not even like that. Remember that one video we saw, it's been a while now, but this immigrant that was protesting walked up and like hit a I don't know what their Japan's version of a senator is, but an elected official that they had, and almost like knocked him out.
Schizophrenia. But whenever the people fall for the soft bigotry of low expectations, as in, these adult men can't be blamed for the random assaults that they commit, they somehow permit attacks on the innocent, and society is sentenced to somehow coexist with this criminality. As live streamers in Japan have had a long history of these random attacks.
But yeah, they don't want to be filmed because whoever's running the show knows that these streamers and these content creators are problematic. Like Nick Shirley, Tyler Oliveira, they don't want them to be filmed because they're shining light. The Eye of Sauron is looking at them. That's why. And I guarantee you a lot of these big mass media companies that aren't X are getting paid to try to suppress it as much as possible. From personal experience, I can speak on that.
Dope says, damn.
What?
I said stop that bush.
Somebody's footing the bill.
The bush you are doing, stop it. Get the fuck out of here.
And you know what really sucks? Is that these streamers are the ones that could be arrested. If I don't advocate ever for violence or vigilante justice, but the thing is that if you keep suppressing the citizens like this, it's only a matter of time before the citizens take justice into their own hands. It is. Whether the police like it or not, whether YouTube likes me saying this or not, I'm not advocating for it. I want the laws to be enforced, and I want to see people that deserve to go to jail go to jail. That's what I want. And if enough people feel like the laws aren't being enforced, well.
I will break down your phone now. Take that phone away from me.
Go, bro. Because this only escalates. You see how he doesn't have any fear on hitting that dude? How long do you think until he starts shivving people in the side, right? He starts stabbing people. How long do you think? He's probably not far from it. He probably would do it right now if he could. He'd probably get away with it too.
Heroin.
Bro, what is this? Are you crazy?
What? Bro! Oh! Bro!
Most notably when YouTuber Young James was attacked.
That's right. He was just walking, and somebody walked up and hit him in the face.
I feel like if there was something like this in America, it would just be an absolute and too dangerous, really, for any civilized person to enjoy. But it's crazy because you come to Japan and...
Right there, boom. Yep.
He followed up by stating these groups can be super dangerous, but Japan is incredibly safe. And as he made this post...
Well, yeah, he probably has to say that. He probably doesn't have a choice. You know why? Because if he didn't say that, if he didn't say that Japan was safe, the video wouldn't have got no views. That's why. And you notice where he uploaded it too, huh? You see that? You see where he had to upload it in order for it to go viral? It damn sure wasn't YouTube, was it? No. It was X. It's weird how all these people like Nick Shirley and Tyler Oliveira and this guy right here, all their videos, you know how they got views? X.
A year ago, less than 3 months later, he recorded another, much worse assault from the same group.
Just imagine you in a foreign country, right? And you just a tourist and you have this done to you. And the police won't help you. They'll tell you shouldn't have went to that area. That's what they told him. They told this guy that. He shouldn't have been there. Nah, dude, fuck that. Fuck that, no.
It's almost like Japan isn't safe, but not enough people want to address the elephant in the room to say, we probably need
They're not permitted to. These platforms will shut them down. That's why.
Mass, heavy-handed arrests to ensure everybody's safety. Now, some of the Japanese are pretty amped up about this.
Wake up! Japan! Wake up!
Deport them all! Send them all back to where they belong!
But of course,
there's a reason why every single country in the world is marching against this.
there's internet pushback against these individuals, saying they're ultra right-wing racists. But remember, Reddit locked down that original post, solidifying the lies in the comment section. But then these same subreddits...
And I guarantee you they demonetized the short... Here's how the demonetization works on YouTube. So what YouTube does is when you upload a video, and if it automatically gets the yellow mark of death, the no ads will be placed on this video. It's not bad enough that the fucker won't get ads. It won't get views either. They kill the viewership on the video. It's like, I don't really care if the video doesn't get ads, right? But that's not the problem, and we all know that's not the problem. They take away all of its ability to get views. That's what they do. If ain't nobody else gonna say it, I'll say it.
Posts Tokyo Sim's friend getting attacked by a random Japanese man, as they're somehow saying nobody will be angry at this attack since he's not black, and then making outright lies about the entire situation. Nobody wants any of these.
And you know what's funny is that they will continue to do that, either because they're paid bot accounts or because they're paid protesters with radical views.
Violent individuals in their society. But why is it somehow acceptable for Redditors to demand that blonde Japanese man be sent to prison forever, but demanding the same be done to these Nigerian scammers is somehow a bannable offense on Reddit, as these idiots are so desperate to...
Oh no, if you're part of the Asmongold Reddit, you're automatically banned from like 95% of Reddit. Like, you won't be able to go anywhere. They are, like, if you have to live in a place where you have to censor the voice of reason, you have lost that fight. You just don't know it yet. You just don't know it yet. Because people are going to stop going on social media and they're going to start taking justice into their own hands. And I'm not advocating for that. I want the legal system to do their part. But they're not. Laws aren't being enforced. They're being waived left and right by these awful judges that need to share in these that they need to share the sentence in these criminal activities that are taking place. They need to be put in jail. These people need to be put in jail. I'm not advocating for vigilante justice. I'm not advocating for violence. I just want them to go to jail and be put in jail. And if they're immigrants or illegals, and you go out there and you harass and violently attack people, you need to be deported. You need to be denaturalized and deported out of the country. Being here is not a right. It's a privilege. Especially, like, what are we doing here? Like, come on, guys.
In this narrative, there's certain populations aren't able to not commit crimes due to institutional racism. It's wild when they say it about America.
And by the way, saying that I want them denaturalized and deported, that's the modest opinion. That's the YouTube version of it. What people really think, I'm not permitted to say. I'm not. And you know what? No matter how much you suppress it, everybody knows what we think. Great minds think alike. Get used to it. Because the more you suppress people on these sites, people are going to leave in mass and go to other sites.
Because something that happened in the...
And the job is still going to get done. You know why? Because you can't change what people actually think. And they know something's up.
But it's even more insane when they try
In a way, we should be thanking them, because if enough people stop using the sites, then they're going to start doing mass protests. And if they start doing mass protests, they're going to see what the minority really looks like.
Fly to Japan because of something once written on a corn site. Just think about that and let it sink in before you ever consider a Reddit opinion ever again. And if you appreciate my concise, West Hollywood, but a second leak.
It was, Philip. We were really concerned because the first thought was, are these two huge water main breaks? Well, this one's not huge, but could this be related to the huge one we had last Thursday on Sunday?
Probably is. This is the 5th water main break throughout Los Angeles. Now, again, I think Los Angeles, the greater Los Angeles area, is the size of some states, or has a population of some states, so it's a large area. But the second large water main break in West Hollywood alone is the city's falling apart.
Over by San Vicente, and it turns out it's not related, according to DWP, and it looks like it's going to be a much smaller pipe that burst here.
And the first one's not even repaired yet.
36-inch main line that burst out on Sunset, and DWP was able to shut it down pretty quickly. So what we're seeing is not a lot of damage in the area. Some folks here off Santa Monica Boulevard at Laurel could be without water. I'm not certain about that. I don't see a lot of damage, so that is good news. But excuse me, Philip, traffic is going to be an issue. Now, it looks like Santa Monica Boulevard eastbound will be shut down. You can tell the workers are there. Westbound is open.
I'm looking at, I went back to that guy that was talking. He's an idiot. I might just ban him. We have. Where are they past? We're past the point of voting. We COVID, we Epsteined, we're your government, we opened the borders, we started 2 wars. On your 250th, guess who we are? You'll never guess. This is beyond voting. Oh, he's just like, somebody Epstein on our government opened the, just gonna ban this idiot. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna ban him. It was that Acronoid guy. Yeah, no, I just banned him. I went back because I was like, I feel like something's up because I saw a few people were like, he must have roached out. He must have roached out whenever I showed that video of that senator, or not, it's not senator. I don't know what he was, but he was something to do with the military, right? He must have roached out whenever I pulled that up. I'm going to use the bathroom and then we're going to... Did we see this already? Hold on. No, there's no way.
Not the...
Let me use the bathroom real quick. Like I said before, I'm just not going to engage with people that are like that. They're not here to have their mind changed. They're just here to push propaganda, and I just don't want to interact with that anymore. I just don't. I have zero reason to interact with it. These people are... I just don't even think they're like actually people anymore. They're just
First
crazy.
leak over in West
up.
Hollywood, but a second leak.
It was, Philip. We were really concerned because the first thought was, are these two huge water main breaks? Well, this one's not huge, but could this be related to the huge one we had last Thursday on Sunday?
Probably is. This is the 5th water main break throughout Los Angeles. Now, again, I think Los Angeles, the greater Los Angeles area, is the size of some states, or has a population of some states, so it's a large area. But the second large water main break in West Hollywood alone.
What's concerning about these water main breaks is that they cause sinkholes. They cause the roadways to collapse in on themselves.
Is the city's falling apart.
Well, yeah, because they haven't been keeping up with the infrastructure. Just like the forests that burned down, they weren't keeping up with it. The thing is that all of the funding that's being sent to California that is for these things, for the infrastructure and stuff like that, not to mention the insanely high taxes that are in California, they're not going to the facilities that they're supposed to be going to. Like, they have money set aside to do controlled burns in the California forests, to go through and try to get as much dead shrubbery as possible, but they don't do it. They have tax money set aside for the actual infrastructure, the water mains, the roadways, but they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing with it because they're too busy trying to win elections, right? In questionable ways.
By San Vicente, and it turns out it's not related, according to DWP, and it looks like it's going to be a much smaller pipe that burst here.
And the first one's not even repaired
which
yet.
is more problematic. By the way, if you hear him try to act like it's a relief that it's not the same one, that's more problematic that it's not the same one. Because that means that there are multiple failing pipes, and it's a matter of time before one affects you.
6-inch main line that burst out on Sunset, and DWP was able to shut it down pretty quickly. So what we're seeing is not a lot of damage in the area. Some folks here off Santa Monica Boulevard at Laurel
Fauci's live?
Water. I'm not certain about that. I don't see a lot of damage, so that is good news.
Let me see. Where is Fauci live at? Is it on like Fox or something?
Meta CEO.
Pull that up for later. Huh?
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer based upon my rights under the Fifth Amendment to the Constitution.
And after everything we have just walked through, can you sit here today and tell the American people, our bosses, that you bear no responsibility for their collapse in trust of their government?
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer based upon my rights under the Fifth Amendment to the Constitution.
Time has expired. We're going to do another quick round for those who remain. About 5 minutes. Any questions that haven't come up that are pressing? Let's try not to go over territory that's already been done. I'll begin by asking unanimously.
And you know what's really sad about this is that because he was pardoned, all he has to do is plead the Fifth, and there's not a damn thing they can do. This man will not see a single day in jail. None of them will. None of these senators, politicians, nobody will.
It's important that we do hear from him. So we will have a video we'll play in a moment. For years, Anthony Fauci has been the public face of saying this in all likelihood came from nature. He kept saying, it's the marketplace, it's the marketplace, it's the marketplace. He's been saying that on television up until recently.
What marketplace?
But what we find is that what he was saying in public is different than what he was saying in private. In January, in private, he wrote that looks like the wet market was a super spreader event. It didn't originate there. We know that some of the earliest deaths and sickness came from somewhere else. But then for years and years, we got dishonesty. So let's play the video so we can see a little juxtaposition of the problem we're dealing with.
The first infected was in early December and was not connected to the market.
Wild are being brought into wet markets. So you have animals that come out of the wild that are sold at these open, what they call them wet markets. Wet markets, where you bring animals in from the wild who have these viruses. The wet markets in Asia, where people bring animals from the forest into market. There are wet markets in Wuhan that are ample opportunity for a virus to jump from an animal. The origin was from
the only way you could get COVID was from bat guano.
In a wet market, and those animals should not have been in the Wuhan market. They knew that those animals should not have been in the market, and they immediately cleaned out the market, put restrictions on the kinds of animals.
I don't even remember him saying this. I don't remember anything about no wet market.
Shut down those things right away. I mean, it's just...
I remembered originally whenever he was talking about it, I remember seeing like footage of some cave system, right? There was like a cave.
It's interesting because, you know, the first SARS outbreak in 2003 was traced to a wet market, to animals there. But interestingly, they had evidence. They had evidence that the animals had the disease. They also had evidence that the handlers had a disproportionately high number of antibodies to the disease. So there was evidence, and the evidence was presented. So when this came out, the same thing happened again. They did look at the wet market. They looked at the wet market and tested, I think, 80,000 animals and didn't find any animals that had COVID-19. When they did find COVID-19 in trace samples there, they found that the DNA or the RNA was consistent with human spread. This was known not later on, didn't take years to develop, was known in January of 2020. And so Dr. Fauci says privately he knows it didn't come from the wet market, but as you saw, those were over a multi-year period. One of the other discussions I've had with Dr. Fauci over the years about natural immunity. So most infections, you get a degree of immunity, not perfect, some fairly perfect. Smallpox, you just don't get again. George Washington knew this. He had his wife get vaccinated, but he didn't because he'd already had smallpox. But there's one particular story that a man came up to me who'd lost his wife to COVID. He said, we all got it. We all got sick, and my wife ended up getting sick enough to go to the hospital. But we'd recovered 2 weeks. She was still alive. 2 to 3 weeks later, we'd all recovered, and they wouldn't let us be with her. And to this day, it's one of the saddest things. And it just, you know, I think all of us should think about this. They were not allowed to visit their mom. He wasn't allowed to.
So, like, here's the problem that I don't get with this argument right here that Dr. Paul is talking about, is that if it was classified information that we had paid for a scientific viral program in China and the COVID-19 virus that, you know, spread across the world came from a classified installation in China that we had a hand in. Here's the issue with that. Why would they let Dr. Fauci know that? Well, Anthony, I'm just going to say Anthony Fauci, know anything about that. So, like, he was just coming up with whatever he thought might have happened. In my opinion, when it comes to this, I don't really know where this line of argumentation is coming from, because we know now a lot of stuff that we didn't know then, and it was really new then, right? No one knew why it happened. We saw pictures and video of like a park and a cave, and everyone was like, oh, the bats, the bat guano, it's what caused it. No, nobody knew what the hell caused it. And with the government keeping classified information and not releasing it until recently, actually within the past 2 months, we didn't know where it came from.
Natural immunity. My favorite quote from that is from Martin Kulldorff from Harvard. You called him one of the people that you had to take down, the fringe epidemiologist, which I've never ever heard a scientist call another scientist that. But he jokingly said on Twitter, he said, yeah, we knew about natural immunity from 486 BC, from the time of the Athenian plague. We lost all knowledge of it in 2020. The good news is it's slowly coming back.
What the fuck are we doing here? Like, what is this? Like, why are we getting a history lesson in the middle of court? Like, what are you doing? Nobody cares about this. Like, what are you doing, man? What is this, like a classroom? What is this? What the hell? What's going on right now?
Risk for it, you're wanting to feed your wife, and they're telling you to wear 4 masks and not be around your wife when you've already had it. It made no sense. I visited with a man whose mom was 83, and she was dying from COVID. They go to the hospital in Orange County. They won't admit her to the hospital till she's vaccinated, because we have a policy that everybody in the hospital must be vaccinated. She's got COVID, and they wanted to vaccinate her again. At one point in time, the CDC understood this. They told people, don't get vaccinated if you've had COVID within 3 months. Why? Because it may give you a heightened immune response when you've already got a heightened immune response. But giving a person very sick And many of the people who died from COVID died from sort of this storm of response, this immune storm. The answer wouldn't be try to stir up their immune response more by giving them a vaccine. The answer was actually steroids. And good old-fashioned steroids, 37% reduction in death. It turned out to be way more valuable than remdesivir, way more valuable than any of the other treatments. But I don't remember ever hearing a complimentary word on natural immunity or steroids or anything else. And, you know, I wish we could have done more today. I would have been willing to accept an apology today. I'm sorry I made mistakes. We all made mistakes. And, you know, at the time, I thought the gain of function research was, you know, the risks of it were worth.
It would be really stupid for somebody that took a presidential pardon to sit there and make an apology. If I was Anthony Fauci, I would just continue to plead the fifth, because any kind of apology would just immediately get you put in, like, make you look guilty. They're not going to get anywhere with this. He's just going to plead the fifth the whole damn time. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I want to see Fauci, like, face some accountability for anything that happened, right? Because whoever made the COVID vaccines made billions. But, like, Fauci's not going to jail. Like, he basically fortified himself in his own castle, and now all he has to do is keep his trap shut, and he'll basically get out of this scot-free.
To be
right,
identical,
like that's what's going to happen
from
here.
The lab, proof positive that it had. So we know this happens. An author by the name of Young wrote a book and said there was 1,200 cases of significant accidents that have occurred. We knew all of this, and yet it was completely discounted because
the thing. Oh shit! I didn't mean to pause
you
that.
were worried.
Well, if he's not supposed to plead the fifth and he's still pleading the fifth, it kind of seems to me like if you're not going to enforce that rule, then they're just wasting their time. If you're not going to enforce that he can't plead the fifth and he pleads the fifth, and you don't like put him in jail or something, then that's there's not
gene therapy. But you also brought up the issue of hospital protocols. I'm going to be holding a public event on hospital protocols. We've already received a couple hundred testimonies. They are heart-wrenching.
But that's not his fault. I'm sorry, like that's not Fauci's fault. Like how the hospitals ran their bullshit, that's on them. That's not Fauci. Fauci was just there to inform the public based on the information he knew, and the government was holding back classified information. That's not his fault. I don't, and what really makes this even more shitty is that they're just trying to give this man history lessons instead of trying to condemn what happened. That's what really kind of pisses me off right here with this is like, oh yeah, we're going to pull you into court. If you don't show up, we're going to arrest you. Okay, now that I'm here, now what do I do? Well, back in the caveman era, like, what do you mean, bro? What?
Gene therapy. If you knew anything about it, you would have avoided it like a plague. And we sabotaged early treatment. But the only treatment we really approved, monoclonal antibodies, which I think basically work pretty well. But
why don't they go after the fact that whoever made these vaccines made billions, and that they should have been 100% free, right? Even the doctor visit should have been free to get vaccinated. The government shouldn't have even paid for that. They should have just taken the vaccines. I guarantee if they had done that, it wouldn't have been pushed as much as it was. It's ridiculous. Like
for a course of treatment.
Versus, they even made people like me, whenever I was working as a school bus driver, get the vaccine. They forced me to get it, or else I'd have been fired. That's what they should be talking about.
But hydroxychloroquine, I mean, that's approved.
And I've heard people got really fucked up from the vaccine too. So like,
again, I was tracking adverse events on the experimental injection, but I use this chart as a comparison. So you've got ivermectin, hydroxychloroquine. These are average. Again, Avayers doesn't improve causation, but you know there's correlation. It's there for a safety signal. So ivermectin, over 30 years of FDA reports, 17 deaths per year. Hydroxychloroquine, over 38 years of reporting, 142 deaths per year. Remdesivir, over 5.5 years, 546 deaths per year. The COVID injection, almost 7,000 deaths per year. Which is safest? What did the FDA freak us out about ivermectin, hydroxychloroquine, when they turned a complete blind's eye toward the injection injury? So I want to enter the quote from the surgeon. By the way, here's the answer. Cheryl Atkinson in an interview said that when it comes to money, we check financial ties among experts on the government panel devising coronavirus treatment guidelines, which had the effect of dialing back hydroxychloroquine.
We're gonna move on from this. We're gonna go and look at some other stuff. Hopefully there's highlights about this, but this just seems kind of like I don't know, man. We'll have to see how it turns out. I mean, I'd like to see a lot of these people that forced censorship and forced the COVID vaccines to be put in jail where they belong. YouTube would probably be a different place. But I just don't know if it's going to happen. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't know if it's going to happen. There it is. Did they removed his freaking lawyer, huh? That's hilarious.
We're going to finish with this question, and it's based really on that statement, that general statement in your support for gain of function, the idea that the benefits outweigh the risks. So there are many other people who disagree, and they aren't politicians or not. I don't know what party they're in. David Relman is probably one of the most esteemed.
I don't really care what people disagree with. If you have scientific facts, it should always outweigh what you disagree with. That's just how it is. But the thing is that Anthony Fauci we don't know how much we can trust him, especially considering that he probably has ties to the people that made all the damn money from the COVID vaccine, and with all the false information that he released. And him pleading the fifth doesn't look good.
And
and the pardon too from Biden, that also doesn't look good.
Is a scientist at Stanford. He, I think, has classified clearance. He's been a consultant to our government probably for a decade or more. And he's written about this publicly. He says the opposite. He said that the risks of this research do not outweigh the benefits. He said the risks, we shouldn't do it after being directed to do so. It's against the law to obstruct an investigation of Congress. There will be repercussions to your refusal to testify today.
Oh, okay, hold on.
And nation working in the field, please stop. No more trying to discover or make pandemic-capable viruses. No more experiments likely to disseminate blueprints for plagues. Dr. Fauci, would you like to at least answer this one question for us today?
If Anthony Fauci was involved in that classified information in making that virus, he needs to go. He needs to be put in jail for the rest of however long he lives, right? Like, no question about it. I wouldn't be as far as capital punishment either. Like, I would definitely be advocating for that if it's legal to do so in the state that he's in. Absolutely.
And let us know whether or not you've changed your mind on whether or not the benefits of gain-of-function research outweigh the risks.
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer based upon my rights under the Fifth Amendment to the Constitution.
The chairman has denied your assertion of privilege and directed you to answer, but you nonetheless refuse and stand on privilege despite the existence of the pardon. The committee will have to consider after this hearing what appropriate action should be taken against you for the failure to testify after being directed to do so. It's against the law to obstruct an investigation of Congress. There will be repercussions to your refusal to testify today.
How does that work? Because every single American citizen has the ability to plead the fifth, and he just pled the fifth. So, like, how does that work? I mean, I get that it's interfering with a congressional investigation, but you also violate his amendments as a United States citizen. I don't think they're going to be able to do anything. I'm going to be completely honest. If he's pleading the fifth, then what is it that the Congress can do? That doesn't make any sense.
You're not recognized. You're not recognized. If you are unruly, you will be removed from the proceeding. You are not recognized, and you are not recognized, sir. Sir, you are not recognized. You are not recognized. Security.
Here's my opinion on it. If Dr. Anthony Fauci just wants to sit there and plead the fifth, every time you hear "I plead the fifth" come out of his mouth, you sentence him a year in prison, and you tell him that you're not going to a nice cushy prison, you're going to a big, nasty, disgusting federal prison in the state, right? That's what you do. Now, but the fifth, his amendments. How many people's amendments were violated when they forced the vaccines? If you play a game that's rigged for you to fail, you will fail that game. It's time to play ball the way they've been playing ball. That's my opinion. That's what I think. Because I realize that I might be like doing some weird grandstanding or some soapbox bullshit where I'm like, but his Fifth Amendment, if you're not willing to do what it takes to go in the trenches and get your hands dirty with blood and guts, don't sign up for the military. That's how it works. Don't bring Fauci into this congressional investigation if you're not willing to violate something in order to get what you need out of them. Because they would do the same to you. Look at what they tried to do to Trump. Rudy Giuliani got sued into the ground for stating before anybody else that the election machines might be rigged. And guess what? They found a lot of bad-looking things in those voting machines. So you either came to this to play ball, or you came to lose to cheaters, right? Everyone's hopped up on steroids on the other side. Maybe it's time to play a game the way they do.
We'll hold off.
While you're at it, go ahead and pay off the referee so you have the advantage.
Respect these proceedings.
That's what I think. That's genuinely what I think.
Not to sit at the table. You insist on sitting at the table, and we told you you would not be recognized. You are not invited here for testimony, sir. You are being disruptive. Would you behave this way in a courtroom? No, because the judge would put you in jail. I can't do that today, but I can have you escorted from the premises. So I would say, sir, sit quietly and don't say another word. I said, sit quietly. You are not recognized. Another word and you're gone.
So, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to hear what the attorney has to say.
He is not recognized by the committee or the chair. If he speaks again, he will be removed from the room. This testimony is from Anthony Fauci. This is not a game with his lawyers. He can advise. His lawyers can give him advice. He's got a half dozen here. They're all allowed to talk to him.
Yes.
All right? Yeah. But the attorneys are not recognized. In fact, the attorney was told not to sit at the table, and he's not obeying that recommendation. There's a row behind you, sir. That's where you were told to sit, and you're not. And now you're disrupting.
You know what? Just remove him. Like, I get where he's coming from of, like, you weren't even supposed to be sitting in that spot. Like,
the proceedings. And so, look, this is the way Anthony Fauci wants to be remembered. For a lawyer not listening to the rules. That's the way you want to be remembered, and that's what you're going to do. You are not recognized,
He's still trying to talk, too, like.
Security, please remove him from the room.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and
President Trump speaking to Fox just moments.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that Trump bombed a bridge last night. Oh my freaking God, that's so loud. Oh my God.
Says the information. Trey, what did the president tell you?
Yeah, guys, good morning. President Trump reacting to that Iranian attack on U.S. forces overnight in Jordan. President Trump tells Fox News about Iran, we are going to beat the effing S out of them. He went on to say, we'll be hitting them hard. They're going to get a beating. So clearly the United States is going to respond to what the president described as a surprise attack. He says U.S. forces...
I don't doubt this because he did a press conference, I don't know when, maybe earlier this week, saying that they were going to do an organized full-scale attack on the bridges and or power systems. I'm not sure which one, but I definitely saw a short that was talking about that. So there's a good chance that they're probably going to coordinate with Israel to do another full-scale attack on Iran and take out either the electrical or the bridge systems. And if I'm not mistaken, last night they took out a bridge that was supplying missiles from Tehran to like one of their bunkers or some crap like that, right? It was like a secret bridge or something. It's like one of the biggest bridges in Iran. Well, it wasn't a secret bridge, it was a secret route.
Had just minutes to shoot down these incoming Iranian ballistic missiles. The president says he has reviewed video of the shoot down, and it was U.S. forces conducting this operation to defend that area. He said it was real time. They were calling out coordinates and ensuring that none of this incoming Iranian fire got through. I also asked the president about those U.S. and Saudi airstrikes against Iran-backed Iraqi Shia militias overnight. He says those strikes were coordinated with the Iraqi government. He called these Iran-backed...
Damn, they got Iraq. Bro, we are working with Iraq. Let that think about it. Let that think about it. What? Think about that. We got Iraq attacking the terrorists. We're working with Iraq.
Militias a cancer on the world, and says he is considering additional warnings against Iranian proxies and their link to the Iranian regime. The president also
He should have been doing that from day one. He needs to get in contact with all these Middle Eastern countries and tell them, hey Lebanon, hey Turkey, hey wherever is around them, right? The UAE, Kuwait, Iraq. Hey, if y'all have terrorist regimes in y'all's country, y'all gonna suppress them, push them out. If you don't do that, we're gonna do the same thing to you that we did to Iran. You're not gonna let them influence you anymore, and we'll know if they do. You're gonna kick them out. Same thing with Lebanon. All those Middle Eastern countries that are allowing these terrorists to shoot rockets out of residential areas and out of apartment buildings that Israel has to sit there and bomb. It's what you do. And you tell them, hey, tell you what, you make a deal with them. You say, hey, you get all the terrorists out of your country, you kill them, you suppress them, you get rid of them, right? And we'll cut you a big fat check. We'll help with your infrastructure. We'll give you technology. Make a deal with them. Offer them oil or something, right? That's what you do. That's what you do. See how quick they don't immediately try to kick these terrorists out of their country and take that deal. Watch. Iraq did it. If Iraq will do it, it's a matter of time.
Yesterday with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in the Oval Office. He says it was a great meeting, adding he understands now. It appears that the relationship between President Trump and the Israeli Prime Minister is strengthening. And again, the president called that meeting in the Oval great. In terms of possible talks with the Iranian regime, the president says we're going to let them keep talking. Remember, the Iranians came to President Trump after 13 straight days of U.S. bombing against Iran, asking to meet about the Strait of Hormuz and their broader nuclear ambitions. And those talks are taking place as we speak behind the scenes. And then this surprise attack launched against U.S. forces overnight. And again, President Trump telling Fox News we are going to beat the effing S out of them, and that U.S. strikes will take place against Iran in response to the surprise attack overnight against U.S. forces in Jordan. Guys?
What's intriguing, too, is we understand the previous attacks were with Saudi Arabia. This whole thing started with Epic Fury with Israel. Do you sense that there might be a comprehensive plan in place, or working on it, that would involve Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, UAE, who at various times have taken unilateral action on their own, along with the IDF?
It's absolutely possible, because the Iranian plan here backfired. By attacking all of these Gulf countries, they built an informal coalition that is now targeting Iranian proxies in the region and even Iranian territory. And we saw that last night on display. Saudi Arabia publicly admitting that they are participating in strikes against Iranian proxies in Iraq alongside U.S. forces.
And you know why Iraq is with us now? Because I'd imagine that the commanders that were in Iraq, that were part of the Iranian terrorist regime, are dead now because of the UAE striking them. Guarantee you that's why Iraq is on our side now. Because like I said, because the leaders are dead because the UAE bombed the leaders in Iraq. You take out this cancer, you get rid of the cells, you find out real quick exactly how malignant it can be.
Other countries in the Gulf have participated.
I know. Do you?
In limited capacity against the Iranians, targeting some of these coastal areas around the city of Bandar Abbas next to the Persian Gulf, where many of those U.S. strikes took place. And remember, when we spoke with President Trump earlier,
all you have to do is give these countries back their power and remove these terrorist organizations from terrorizing those countries, and you will see how quickly everybody will shift.
This year during Operation Epic Fury, he said he was most surprised by the fact that the Iranians were targeting these countries that were uninvolved, that were not striking Iran at the time. And so again, what Iran has done here by targeting these Gulf countries is actually building this informal coalition that is now being used to pressure the Iranian regime. The question remains if these talks will lead to some sort of agreement. But again, President Trump tells Fox News there will be a U.S. response to this surprise attack overnight against U.S. forces in Jordan.
Trey Yingst just getting off the phone with the president. Trey, thank you very much for the exclusive reporting.
Thanks, Trey. Be sure to like
The United States and Saudi Arabia now have joined forces to strike Iran-backed terror sites in Iraq after the...
And you know what? You know what Trump should do? He should get in contact with Israel. You know what's hilarious? Here's the best part about this. Do y'all know how long these idiots were blaming Israel for all the bullshit that was going on in the Middle East? Do y'all understand how long they've been doing that? And the best part about it is they can't even cry about Israel anymore because it's not Israel doing it. We have Saudi Arabia and Iraq attacking the terrors. Look at that. Man, I wonder what the excuse is going to be for Iraq and Saudi Arabia. Huh. I guess they believe in genocides too, right? Man, the narratives, they just keep falling apart, boys. They just keep falling apart. Now, what Trump needs to do, he needs to get in contact with Israel, tell them to push back the terrorists in Lebanon. Clear out all the terries.
The regime launched a surprise missile attack on American troops in the region who were traveling to Jordan.
The commander-in-chief now weighing next steps after holding high-stakes meetings with world leaders at the White House.
So Chief Foreign Correspondent Trey Yingst is live in Tel Aviv with all the action. All right, Trey, make sense of it.
Yeah, hey guys, good morning. Overnight, Iran launched a surprise attack against U.S. forces in Jordan. At least 5 missiles were fired by Iran, breaking the lull in fighting over the past several days. CENTCOM released a statement saying at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Time today, Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps forces launched multiple ballistic missiles from Iran in an attempted surprise attack on U.S. forces based in
I'm so happy that they're saying it now. Like, we all know what the cause of this is. It's a religion trying to go through their crusade. That's what it is, guys. It's a religion. It's one religion. They all believe the same damn thing, right? It's very problematic religion. Okay?
Middle East. All Iranian
Sit
missiles
here and play
were
damn games, bro.
successfully intercepted. U.S. forces remain vigilant and at a high state of readiness. The United States has not yet responded to that attack, but overnight, U.S. and Saudi planes conducted a series of airstrikes against Iran-backed Shia militias in Iraq, who were responsible for 30 drone attacks over the past 3 days. On those strikes, CENTCOM said the unwarranted attacks against U.S. forces were not successful. From February through April 2026, there were more than 600 attempted attacks on U.S. citizens and facilities by Iran-aligned terrorist militias in Iraq. The IRGC and its terrorist proxies must cease these attacks to avoid further U.S. military response. This kinetic action in the Middle East comes as reports indicate Iran has rejected an Omani proposal to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. On Tuesday, President Trump held a meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu as the pair decide the next steps in the war with Iran.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this regime today.
So yeah, you were right. Apparently, he just left.
Attacking everybody in sight. It's attacking Saudi Arabia. It's attacking Kuwait.
It's doing that as a warning. The reason why Iran is doing this, every time we attack Iran and they attack a Middle Eastern country, they are sending a warning to that country saying, hey, don't even think about it. While they use their terrorist proxies to constantly harass them and make the country's presidents or whoever their elected officials are, or not necessarily elected, but like whoever's in control of the damn country, they are trying to put pressure on the U.S. to go to the table and make a deal. And every time the U.S. goes to the table to make a deal, it's just like it's been for the past 47 years where we're just sitting at the table doing fuck all, right? That's what we're doing. But it's America that started the war. Oh, America, where the fuck is that playlist? Why is nothing ever where I put it? Like, dude. Oh, here it is. It's this. Right? Nope, it sure isn't. So it's like, it's crazy to me how we just keep doing this back and forth. I showed this earlier this morning because, you know, that's just, bro, YouTube is running like crap today. God.
If he keeps...
No, this one right here.
Love Donald Trump or hate him. Love his policies, hate ICE, love ICE, whatever. There's never been a single president who has stood up to Iran and hit back. For 47 years, our troops and our families have been absorbing attack after attack after attack all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
And their radical ideology does not stop at the Persian Gulf. It doesn't stop at Tel Aviv. They want to do this everywhere. It's a global...
They're already doing it in America. They already did it in America. I mean, look at the Twin Towers. That was all them. Proxy terrorism. Paid for, bought by Iran.
Radical ideology. I can promise you, being someone overseas wearing the uniform, when you're fighting for your country, you don't care what party's in office, but you're fighting.
It's attacking Bahrain. It's attacking the UAE and others. It's attacking everything in sight, and it murdered.
But Israel, remember though, Israel's the problem for retaliating on what happened prior to them turning the Gaza Strip into dust. That's the argument. Well, look at what they did to the Gaza Strip. Yeah, I tell you what, I guarantee you, if Mexico's cartel decide to breach the border and kill thousands of people in Texas and do God only knows what else to them, we would probably turn an entire strip of the Mexican border into a fucking rubble. We'd send that shit back to the Stone Age. We'd probably go even deeper than that. We'd turn the sand to glass. Every country has a right to defend itself, but when you're actively going out and committing terror across the world, across the damn planet, all over the Middle East is destabilized because of these schizos running around with this proxy terrorism. They run in our planes and our buildings over here. We had 3 terrorist attacks whenever we bombed Iran. Nah, dude. Nuh-uh. This ain't America's fault. Iran had it coming. The IRGC had it coming.
Aimed tens of thousands of its own citizens. This is what this regime in Iran does today when it doesn't have nuclear weapons. Now imagine what they will do to the world if they had nuclear weapons. And that's what we have to make sure that we prevent.
With no diplomatic breakthroughs, the region may see more intense fighting in the days ahead. Guys?
So, Trey, whatever truce we were under, whatever talks may have been taking place, it didn't seem to matter. But the IRGC says it's wrong to assume that we told the Iraqi militia to rocket U.S. interests or Saudi interests. They don't expect us to buy that they would act independently, do you? Do they really expect that statement to fly?
Even if the IRGC was telling the truth, and in this case they are not, the next question would be, why did you launch 5 ballistic missiles at U.S. forces overnight?
See, I missed that. So it says because Fauci was pardoned, he is not legally allowed the benefit of pleading the Fifth by law. I didn't know that, guys. I apologize. I'm sure some of y'all were probably like spam angrily dropping that in chat, and for whatever reason, you know,
another negotiation window.
Right.
But when it comes to the proxy groups across the region, the IRGC has direct control and funding of these organizations, not just these Shia militias in Iraq, but also the Houthis in Yemen and the threats that they have made against the Bab al-Mandab Strait, this entrance to the Red Sea. And so while the Iranians continue to say that they are looking for some sort of negotiated settlement, the reality on the ground is quite different. And again, this strike overnight is significant, these airstrikes against these militia groups. It is not unexpected, given the number of drones that were launched over the past 72 hours. But really, the focus here is on that missile attack overnight against U.S. forces in Jordan. Remember, earlier this month, 3 American service members were killed in Jordan by these exact Iranian ballistic missiles. And that is exactly what they were trying to do overnight, kill more American soldiers. And according to CENTCOM, those missiles were intercepted.
And Trey, what
direct losers
is new about today's news is the fact that Saudi Arabia, this is the first time Saudi Arabia has really gotten involved in this. And they say they don't want a further escalation, but they just want to be able to protect their energy infrastructure. So, I mean, that's quite a message to Iran from the kingdom. Hey, don't screw with us, guys.
You really do have to consider the calculation here, because the firepower from the United States and Saudi Arabia greatly outweighs the ability for these Iran-backed Iraqi Shia militias to actually defend against any incoming attacks. But yet they are still launching drones, not just at Saudi Arabia, but also U.S. forces in the region and Israel. The Israelis say they shot down over the past several days a number of drones along the border with Jordan. And it gives you a sense of what these drones threaten. And remember, there was another U.S. service member killed when they were disarming one of these drones in northern Iraq. And so there are a lot of moving parts here, but the proxy forces of the Iranian regime have been directly attached to officials in Tehran. Remember, last week, President Trump issued a warning to the Houthis in Yemen, and he said if you launch missile or drone attacks against shipping vessels in the Red Sea, then not only will the Houthis pay a price, but also the Iranian regime. And so we are likely to see an escalation.
I am so happy to hear that he's just immediately tying that shit back to Iran. I am so happy to hear that, because that's how it should be. That's exactly what should happen. That is exactly 1,000% what should have been happening. Because, like, you can't sit there and cry whenever Israel is going through Lebanon and cleaning up all those damn terrorists out of those houses and those apartments with missiles and capabilities of taking out Israelis. You can't sit there and cry and complain about that, and that's the reason why you're not coming to the table to make a deal and not expect that not to be used against you. Yo, Trump, come on, like,
U.S. forces, Saudi forces,
and
others.
I want to see Trump be even more aggressive with these attacks.
Because they want to send a clear message to Iran that whether you attack from your own territory or you use your proxies in the region, there will be a price to pay.
And there should be. That should have been how it was from the very beginning. It's their private... These proxy terrorists are their private soldiers. That's what they are. They are soldiers that are under the Iran regime. Like the extended family of the IRGC. Hold them accountable.
We're talking about the military aspect of this war, but there's also been a great financial strain to Iran, both with the naval blockades as well as the war itself. How sustainable is that financial strain for Iran?
It's not very sustainable at all, and that's why the Iranians are painted in a corner here. They have to make some sort of decision, and it's a binary decision. They're either going to return to war with the United States of America, or they're going to sign a negotiated settlement that addresses opening the Strait of Hormuz and their nuclear ambitions. And that is why the region is such at a critical point right now, and why that meeting yesterday in the Oval Office between President Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu was so significant. The Iranians are economically suffering as a result of the U.S. naval blockade of their ports. They are losing hundreds of millions of dollars each and every day. Inflation is rapidly rising in Iran. We have heard from Iranian civilians who are having trouble keeping their businesses open. Yeah. The IRGC reportedly cannot even pay its own soldiers as a result of the lost funds because they're not able to export their critical thing, and that is oil. And as a result of this U.S. naval blockade, they are being choked off economically. And
what y'all got to do, because I've been thinking about doing this for a few days, y'all should put like $200 aside. And what y'all do is y'all go ahead and buy a whole bunch of Iranian dollar while you can right now. And y'all just wait for this war to be over. That's what y'all do. Y'all hear me? That's what y'all do. If y'all can get y'all hands on like some stocks or something with the Iranian dollar, that's what y'all do right now. Y'all go and buy as much of this Iranian dollar as you can, because when this war's over, if they don't transition currency, there's a good chance that dollar is probably going to have more funding behind it once the United States gets involved, right? It's going to make that Iranian dollar skyrocket in price. So make sure y'all get some of them.
They're in a position now where they have to make a decision. Are they going to sign a negotiated settlement?
That's possible, but I feel like it is. Right? You should be able to buy some Iranian dollar on like a stock exchange, right? There's no way you can't. Can you invest in the Iranian dollar while it's currently like super low? Oh, the sanctions. Oh, they put sanctions on it so you can't. God damn it. Damn, I should have bought. I remember pulling it up on, I pulled it up on one site, and it must have been, it was a while ago now. It was whenever this first started. They must have sanctioned it, locked it down, I think. Yeah. It says here, comprehensive U.S. and international trade restrictions block standard financial institutions and foreign exchange platforms from dealing in the Iranian rial. That sucks. I should have bought some. I should have bought me some.
Good question. All right, Trade reporting live from the region.
Well,
Thank you very
what
much
it is, man. Is what it is.
Good morning, Ashley and Todd. After a few days without strikes, the relative calm in the region has been broken with this latest exchange. CENTCOM says U.S. and Saudi fighter aircraft struck multiple terrorist logistics and weapons sites across eastern Iraq in a...
That's what I said. I guarantee you a lot of the leaders that were in Iraq that were proxy terrorists from the IRGC are all dead now. And that's why they're bombing the terrorists in the Red Sea now. Guarantee you, Iraq just got its freedom back.
Strong response to over 30 IRGC-directed aerial drone attacks in the last 72 hours. The unwarranted attacks against U.S. forces were not successful. The U.S. also says on Tuesday the IRGC launched multiple ballistic missiles from Iran in an attempted surprise attack on U.S. forces in the Middle East. All of the missiles were intercepted. A U.S. official tells the Associated Press the two attacks were not connected. The strikes, though, come on the same day that President Trump met with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky.
Damn, he had a busy day then, damn.
Netanyahu insists he and President Trump are on the same page when it comes to the war.
Because the president is so clear. I mean, we have a common commitment. We don't want to see this fanatic regime in Tehran have nuclear weapons to threaten every American and to threaten the peace of the world and to threaten the existence of Israel.
I think that Iran is so weak now they can't even attack Israel. That's what I think. I think that it's almost over, guys. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I think that if America is able to crack open Pickaxe Mountain, I think the IRGC will surrender. Because we just saw in an earlier news feed that Israel has been blowing up drones that have been going around, right? And Iran hasn't even tried to retaliate for that. I think that the IRGC are so damn weak now that if they use any resources on Israel, they know they're not going to be able to do anything. Straight up. So they got to try and not piss off Israel long enough to hopefully do some kind of weird bait and switch with the Red Sea and their terrorist proxies in the Strait of Hormuz. I think that's all they have left. Genuinely.
So we have a common goal, and it's going to be achieved either through diplomatic means or other means. But we're both
either that or Israel pushing their troops into Lebanon, pushed them back so far that they can't put up any more missiles. It's either one or the other.
Zelensky, meantime, is touting Ukraine's ability to destroy Iranian and Russian drones as he also asks for Patriot defense missiles to intercept Russian attacks.
We want to stop this war. We're asking, President Trump wants and the Europeans want, Putin doesn't want. We're asking to stop this war each day, to minimum to negotiate ceasefire for some period of time and give possibility for diplomats to negotiate, but Putin doesn't want. So
that's the thing that it seems like is a worldwide at this point, is like the Western countries are trying to do the diplomatic route for these countries, like Russia with the Ukraine, America with Iran. But the issue is that they don't want diplomacy. They want world domination, especially Iran with its proxy groups, right? That's what they want. They don't want diplomacy. Why would you want a diplomacy if you can secretly infiltrate a country and take it over without ever even having to fire a shot, right? They tried to do it diplomatically, and it's backfiring now that, Iran's being bombed. They're being bombed into little bits. And, maybe you shouldn't have done it. Maybe you just shouldn't have done it.
This is the problem. That's why we need to respond, be tough, be strong.
Today, there are reports that Iran has ruled out Oman's proposal for regional joint management.
What an interesting way to take over a country. Now, I'm not trying to throw shade on China, but you, as a government, you pay a multimillionaire to pay for protests in a country to destabilize them and make everyone question things, right? To throw shade on their own government. And then you have another country sending over terrorism and killing and the reason why they call it imperialist, the reason why they call us imperialists is because, well, we kind of are. Sure. We have bases all over the world. Yeah, okay. I'll give it to you. But you constantly attack the bases as that foreign country. And then whenever you have any form of retaliation, you send out the terror cells into that country. And then you spread all over social media, we shouldn't attack them because they'll trigger more. No. You see, that doesn't work on Americans. You see, if you just use the Boston bombings or the Twin Towers as a good example, people will initially run from the attack. But then you see something you don't really see in any other countries. You see them running back, taking off their own belts to wrap around as tourniquets for people whose legs have been blown off, digging out buried people and animals. You see, you don't kill that kind of spirit. And every time you attack us, you X our power. You 2X, you 3X. We're not just survivors. We are Americans. And every single one of us here holds that in us. You don't kill that spirit. You only piss it off. That's all you do.
Of the Strait of Hormuz, undermining the latest attempts to resuscitate the memo of understanding.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows.
And no amount of suppression will ever get rid of that either. No amount of paying off and using sponsors to suppress platforms will ever change that. Because it's built into every single American you see in front of you today in this country. I would never expect somebody coming from a third world or a different country to understand that either. I never would and I never will. Oh, damn. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Close that. Close that. All right, boys. Let's go ahead and get this set up to do our... Gosh, dude, why is it that whenever I undock this, the size of this tab is just massive? Why is that? Why does it do that? Quite annoying, I might add. I might say. We'll do, yeah, so... that one. I didn't get around to doing Discord today. I hope that we can find out more about that Anthony Fauci doing his thing, right? Hopefully we can. I look forward to seeing the clips tomorrow. If you're wondering why we haven't looked at any Asmongold videos, he hasn't been around for the past 2 or 3 days. So, and I doubt today he's going to be getting on and doing politics because he's got some weird game thing that he's trying to do. I think it's stupid, but whatever, right? Let him do him. But there's a good chance that even today we, might get a little cooked here. Okay, there we go. Those are what video are we gonna do today? So I have this one pulled up. You know what? We'll pull this one up. So we got these two, right? So we got son flees after shooting dad, and then we got okay, where to go? Right here. And then we got how to instantly get 5-star wanted level. So based on these two, which one are we doing? A demon. You posted a demon in the body cam section? What? Now we gotta see it. Hold on. Let's see. What else do we got here? Ooh. Body cam ninja. Really? Why? Why did it video unavailable? Oh, okay, that's fine. That's different. That's different. Visit site?
On December 4th.
Oh, there it goes. Damn, that was weird. 3 weeks ago. Do we have... This is 22 minutes. She's definitely drunk as shit. Oh, let me see. What is it? Body cam ninja? Should be okay. Let's see. Is this even still working? It is. Okay. Actually, you know what? I got something better. Body cam. Copy. Boom. Paste. 21-year-old. We'll do that. We got this one. 5-star wanted level. We'll do shot. Dad. Run. Sped. Chase. I'm gonna let y'all choose which one we look at, and I'm gonna go use the bathroom, and then we'll vote on which card we're gonna use. Okay, I'm back. Wow, how do y'all choosing the 5-star wanted? Okay, so we got our decision. Oops, in poll. All right, which one is it? Ah, we got 5-star wanted level. So I'll add. I'll add this one to a playlist. Save. That. Let's see. Can I? I want cards. There you go. There's the bingo cards. So that way y'all can play at home if y'all want, right? So if I choose a card and y'all choose a different card, y'all might get bingo. You know what I'm saying? Why not, right? So I dropped the bingo cards in Discord. So if y'all wanna. Gotta make sure I got Marv pulled up, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so, and then we'll add this one to next day reaction as well. That out. Okay. So now we get a vote on the bingo card. Where is, there it is. How to instantly get 5 stars is the one that y'all chose. Okay. A or B? Question mark? A, B. Damn, 50-50. What? Oh, that is a tied chat. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, uh-oh. It looks like A's winning by 5 whole percent. It looks like that's it. Looks like it's going to be A. End poll. There it is. Nope. A1. Schladoop. All right, are we ready for banga?
What's your name?
I don't really have to give you that information.
Actually, you do have to give him that information,
Actually, I don't, 'cause
mister.
I didn't do nothing.
Mister. If you don't identify yourself, you're going to go to jail. I'm going to identify you there. Do you understand?
Okay, well, it's Bobby.
You understand?
Yes, sir, it's Bobby.
And give him your
I don't have a
information.
problem, it's Bobby. What's your date of birth? I don't got no problem, but I got to stop you.
Because right now you're detained.
Why?
We got a report you've been jumping in and out of
Bro,
traffic.
you really outside of a Ross trying to do this? Come on, man.
That's bullshit. I fell off the curb.
Well, we off to a damn good start, aren't we? Takes off, tries running. What else do we got? Feral firefighter, speed over, blah, blah, blah. Race card, pepper spray. We gotta get a tase, right? This dude gotta get tased. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? That cop really fall down, bro? Oh, he just ran to the car. He didn't even try to run after the guy. It was like, yeah, I'm not chasing after him. Yo! That's great. Dude, look at how high up that Hummer is. Look at him go. There he is. Hi! This has to be in Texas, bro. Texas is the only place I know that has connected everything like this, bro. It's like a concrete jungle over here. There is no grass.
Miss, you're gonna get
Zapping! Zap! Come on! Give it to him! Oh, come on, dude. You suck. You suck.
He's headed toward the Blitzpig.
He's barely ran and he's that tired. He's so winded. Yeah, he's almost hyperventilating. He's like breathing so damn heavy. Did he run into that building? Why?
Okay. Is there a back entrance?
Police department.
What is
Check in
this?
the back. Did he run down this way? No. Okay. I'll check here real quick. Clear here.
Supervisor within. He's probably in here. Open the door.
Really?
He's. Let me get a key. Or do you have a
Bro,
knob?
they sniffed him out. They sniffed him right out, bro.
Hey, do you have a key in this bathroom? I'm changing clothes.
Ran from us.
Sir, who's that?
Hey, it's the police department.
I'm changing clothes, sir.
Okay, well, we're going to have to come in if you don't come out.
What is going on?
Hey, we just want to come talk to you, okay?
No, I'm changing clothes.
Hey!
I'm in here.
No, you just need to come talk to us real quick.
Come out. Who?
It's just like you may have to break it open.
Who?
Oh, there's no dude. That's a nice door too. Is that? Is the top not even connected? The top's not connected. Just go over the top.
Okay.
Just go over the top and peer and just kind of pop him with the taser.
I'm Officer Heidi.
Well, hey.
Yeah, look, the top's not connected at all.
You come out here and talk to me, okay?
Sir, I've been trafficked.
Okay. Well, listen.
Sure you are.
I'm with Heidi.
You're under arrest, police department.
Tase him. Tase him. Tase him. Tase him. Where's he at? How did I... Dude, I can't... Oh, my God. Yo! Yo!
Here's one. I'll be talking to Sergeant Heidi. I'll be talking to Sergeant Heidi, sir.
Will you? I don't think you will.
Heidi. I have been trafficked.
Bro, look what they did to his feet! Bro, they folded those little toothpick twigs up like they were nothing.
Congratulations.
Bro's...
You good? Everyone good?
Bro's basically a friggin' dude. He's like a little foldable, like a piece of furniture.
Yes, sir. I'll be talking to Sergeant Heidi.
He's so small.
I'll be talking to Sergeant Heidi. I've been sex trafficked. I have been sex trafficked.
This was mine.
What's wrong with you anyway? What is wrong with y'all anyway?
You want to do another pat down?
That's fine. Do a pat down.
Yo, you don't understand how stupid you sound whenever a cop tells you that they're gonna do a pat down, and then you tell the cop, do a pat down, bitch. You're not in control of that situation, my guy. They are literally manhandling you. They are picking you up and using you as like weights. It folded your ass up like a ladder.
No, my bad. I didn't spit on you. I mean to spit on you. But look, I'll be talking to Sergeant Heidi, bro. I'll be talking to Sergeant Heidi.
You alright?
Yeah, I ate it a little bit. But I rolled good.
Did we ever find out who the he was? I heard you getting ready to run on him. I didn't know if it...
Bobby on something. He says his name's Bobby. I don't
But he
think
couldn't come up for his day birth or nothing like that.
You mind going in there?
Yeah.
With the camera? Take pictures?
Yeah. He's beating his head.
What's your name?
Well, let him knock his own dumb ass. If you sit there, hit your head on the damn thing, and you knock yourself out, that's on you, dummy. Shit. Just sitting in the EMT and paramedics after he knocks himself out. Shit.
Okay, what's your name?
They're gonna have to wrap him. There's no way. So we got he spit. He definitely spit on the cop, right? So we got he spit. He apologized for it. Where's that at? He was clothed. I would assume he's got warrants or priors, but we don't know yet. Well, actually, we can't use that because that's the spit hood. If he gets the spit hood, we'll be able to use that, but we can't. So he doesn't have a septum piercing, no canine. It wasn't a car, so all we can do is wait now. Hopefully, he gets put inside of a sushi wrap.
Well,
wrap him up. Hog tying, I will consider sushi wrap.
They didn't have a key.
Tie him up.
Okay, what's your birthday?
I've been traffic. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
I'm willing to give y'all names.
Okay, well, I gotta identify you first.
No, I'm serious. I'm dead ass.
And I'm dead ass serious too.
Please, sir, please.
That's Chud Cop. That's a Chud Cop. Yo!
Guess these people have been taking girls, bro. Hey, who are you? I'm Tom, but they've been taking girls. You hear me? You hear me? But they've been taking girls, and I'm worried about these girls. These girls are my sisters.
Oh, I bet. I bet you're worried.
Do you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if he dropped anything. Drop that.
I mean, it's not a whole lot of damage.
Got Tyler, driver's license suspended. Failed to appear in public intox, no bond warrant out of our department. Also shows.
That's a warrant. Well, look at that. Well, look at that there, huh?
Have made threats to harm more of law enforcement and is aggressive towards law enforcement in the past.
Really? No. Yeah, I'd say that's affirmative.
Sir, I can't be no more serious. These people have been taking girls, bro.
Okay. If you were serious with helping us, you wouldn't have run off. You ran off because you had a failure to appear.
Yeah, of course.
He had a warrant. That's why he ran.
I'm willing to help you regardless. Do you understand that? I'm going to help you regardless.
Okay, well, you can start by not calling me names. How about that?
I will give you names.
Okay, you can give the detective names. You can start by being civil to me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When all you've done is lie and ran from me.
Right?
Scared.
Yep.
Oh, I bet you were scared. Scared to go to jail on that warrant, big dog.
I've never been in trouble before.
Yeah, that's why you missed your court date.
Because I've never been in trouble before.
Having a court date implies that you were in trouble before.
Yo!
I get in trouble.
That makes about as much sense as saying I didn't want to cut myself, so I played with knives. Do you understand?
We solidifying that Chud Cop statement there, huh?
Let me get pictures of that.
173. 173. One time.
You and your ass.
Oi! That's racist, man. That's racism. What the hell? That's the race car. Damn it! Damn it! He's screaming though. He's screaming. He's definitely screaming though. We gonna mark that one.
Ugly boy and white. I got names.
The race card is reserved for people that are like, you're arresting me cause I'm black or white or, you know, different race. You know what I'm saying?
I'll become a snitch. Oh God, I'll become a snitch.
I believe you. You don't have to keep repeating.
I'll become a snitch. Tell me what you want to know. I'll let you know it.
There we go.
What is that? Is that a bite? Did he bite him? What? What is that?
Tell me what you snitch. I'll let you know it.
I don't think we have a biting one on this card, so I don't really think it matters, right? No. It doesn't matter. There's no biting on this.
There we go.
Ooh! 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 What is that face? Yo!
Is that a hobble? It's his head he's banging, not his feet. Yeah. Oh. Just go ahead and get his stupid ass out to the jail.
Yo! Base cop!
Have the jail nurse
Yo!
give you a Band-Aid, check your shoulder if they need to, whatever.
Oh, you know what? It was whenever he rolled on the pavement, whenever he lost his balance and rolled and fell, right? He hit his hand. That's what that is.
I will snitch on all the plugs.
Stop yelling.
Whenever you get back up here.
Sir, I got kids, please.
Damn it. Oh, right here. Right here. I got one. I got one. Hey. Oh, dude, we're so close. We're so close. Just pepper spray him. Do it for the camera.
I will give you names, sir. Sir.
Okay, I'll let the detectives know, man.
Please.
I will
Please, sir. Whoa, was I?
Please. Why don't you understand that?
I do understand. I told you I'd tell the detective.
Sir! Stop driving mom in the backseat like this before I charge you.
Before you what? Before you what?
Before I charge you.
Charge you? This dude has to be on something.
I am.
If you want more charges, go ahead.
Go. You're gonna stop sleeping. Yo, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, you want to sit there and bang his head on stuff? You just hit them, you pump that brake a few times when you're going. You'll knock his ass clean out, bro. I'm telling you.
Where are you in charge, you ugly ass black cracker?
Oi!
You're gonna charge much.
One in six, he's banging his head. I'm gonna get to jail.
I'm gonna mark the spit one. I am. Because he keeps spitting, dude. I'm just gonna mark that. There's no way he doesn't get a spit hood, right? There's no way.
Stupid. You treat me like shit.
Let him know he's spitting.
I'm going to give it.
Yeah, they gotta give him the spit hood. They're probably gonna wrap his ass up. If they I'm gonna preface this. If they handcuff him to a chair or they wheel out a chair and they like force his legs into it or hog time, I'm gonna mark the sushi one too.
I know a lot about the sex trafficking.
I'm a patrol guy. That's all I am. Detectives are the one that takes the information and busts people. Understand?
Yes, sir. I've just been wanting to become a cop, man.
Bro, you ain't gonna be no cop. Don't sit there and do that.
And only because of the trafficking.
You gotta get your life together, bro. You gotta get off them drugs. That's a long, bumpy road for you.
I'm sliding.
I know it.
Stop slapping my head.
Listen to me.
Please stop slapping my head, please.
Listen to me.
Please, I'm begging you. Please stop.
Stop what?
Bro, it's not his fault. The biggest thing on your body is your damn head. That's the reason why I keep going forward. So you got all that air in there, bro. It's like I'd imagine you'd float in water.
I'm not banging your head around.
Yes, you are.
Dude, we're driving straight. We're driving straight, dude.
Yeah, but you're driving aggressive.
Get a grip, dude.
You're driving aggressive.
Grow up.
Otherwise.
Keep getting so good.
My head wouldn't be slinging across the car.
No, if you wouldn't do all them damn drugs, your body'd be bigger so your face wouldn't go first, stupid. That's why your goddamn head's so big. You don't know all them damn drugs.
You to the jail because you don't know how to behave. If you knew how to behave, we wouldn't have had to come over here fast.
I'm trying to help you out.
You know, at this point, I don't care. Shut up.
Yo, this cop needs a raise. I hear a raise incoming, bro.
Everything I can charge, Bubba. You will not see the outside of a jail for a while.
Yo, based cop? Based cop? What? Based cop?
I ain't talking to nobody. Shut up. I don't care.
I asked you politely, sir. I asked you politely.
I heard you the first 17
times. Okay.
He's on this side.
Be polite, I'll be polite. Look, I know a lot about trafficking, okay?
I'm so surprised they didn't put that spit hood on him.
Identify yourself. It's usually for a good reason. Hey everyone, I'm John, and I appreciate you watching. Now let me say this.
Oh, this is in the early days of John.
Wants to be stopped or investigated by police. However, if police are called to a location to investigate or they observe suspicious or criminal activity, police can investigate. All they need is reasonable suspicion. Now thinking back, me and my partner responded to a burglar alarm in a sneaker store on the night shift. It was about 5 a.m. when the call came out. So of course the store is closed.
A sneaker store? Who the hell breaks into a shoe store?
Up on Torresdale Avenue, and as soon as me and my partner and the sergeant walk up, we noticed that the gate to the property was forced open. So instinctively, I go around to the rear of the property, and at first I saw nothing. But then my instincts told me to hide in the bushes, so I hid and waited, lowering my police radio, and sure enough, a male peeked over the wall of the rear of the sneaker store, hopped over, and attempted to run. So I identified myself and quickly apprehended the male because, of course, he and some other males who were apprehended in the front of the store by my partner and my sergeant broke into the store to steal sneakers. When I testified in court, the totality of the circumstances and my articulation proved that he broke into the store and was trying to escape. Now, my point of the story is I stopped, investigated, and identified the male as one of the burglars, so he was arrested. Now, with this case at a Hot Springs Police Department in Arkansas, police respond to a call of a male jumping in and out of traffic, so they locate and attempt to stop the male.
Ah, that's why they stopped him right there.
The male runs into a spa and attempts to hide from the officers.
That was a spa?
Now, the officers had to literally force one of the interior doors open to apprehend the male, but they did a great job at clearing and searching the spa safely, and hopefully the suspect gets some help, because jumping in and out of traffic is not normal behavior. And a lot of people like this get arrested and they end up right back on the street because jail is only a temporary fix. Now, touching a little bit on pedestrian stops, if you've ever been stopped by law enforcement, it can be a confusing experience. However, pedestrian stops are a necessary tool for law enforcement to ensure public safety. Now, sometimes the stops do raise questions about your rights and community trust, so it's important to know that you do have rights during these encounters. Now, if you choose, you can calmly and respectfully ask if you're being detained and if you're free to go. But remember, staying calm and respectful to the officers can help de-escalate the situation, because ultimately pedestrian stops contribute to a safer environment for everyone. That's all I have for today, guys.
Yo, W Midwest Safety. This was when he was a baby.
Safe, and I'll see you in the
W Midwest Safety.
Charged with fleeing on foot, resisting arrest, criminal trespass, and obstructing. He is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Yo, W. Damn, we were so close, though. We were so close. We were so close, damn it. Oh, well, there's always tomorrow, right? All right, I'm a-rolling the hecking up out of here. I'm getting up out of here. I have to, start editing and and finish uploading at like 11 again tonight. I've been uploading to X, Rumble, YouTube, and TikTok. All the videos that I've been uploading to YouTube. So if ever a time where issues occur, I will be, ready to wheel and deal. So I'm rolling up out of here. Y'all stay safe, stay kind, be friendly to people. Try to put a smile on someone's face. You might change their whole day or their whole life. You never know. And I'll see you awesome peeps tomorrow. W-Chat. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Y'all are awesome. I love having all of y'all. Please keep showing up. I appreciate all of y'all. I appreciate all the comments, all the hypes, and the views y'all been doing for the videos. It's been helping, so please keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? Keep liking stuff. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much for being y'all, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace. W-Chat, W-Stream.
Being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no